He can work for bike parts.
What? I can do what? Huh?
You can get a job working for bike parts. Make a paper cardboard sign that says "I work for bike parts."
Oh, well, I'd rather work for money, so that way, somebody wouldn't be able to dictate what bike parts I buy.
Well, no, I mean you could just pick out what work you would like to do.
Uh,
I don't know how nasty the job. They wouldn't be like Diddy jobs, dude. I mean, nobody's saying
Oh
that.
no, anything but
I
that.
gotta bounce off my microphone. My speaker's acting up.
Oh no, he got him.
Yeah, his TV fucking finally got
Yeah, he
turned
got
off.
him.
He's like, I gotta get out of here.
No, shit.
So Nick Cash, were you gonna put is it gonna be like a chain drive setup for your 79cc?
Oh man, dude, I don't know what I'm gonna do. Actually,
you can do a jack shaft probably.
right, correct. Jack shaft or offset it on the mount. I'm gonna take the existing mount and offset it.
Sorry to interrupt, but
No, you're good.
if you try and offset it, you're going to be offsetting it like a foot,
right,
in order to get it to work correctly. Because I had that same setup with my 212 on a chopper, and I kid you not, like it was so far set off to one side, the bike wouldn't even sit balance.
Right.
Really bad. I think really the only option is going with the jack shaft.
I agree. That's ideally, I think that would be the best. I actually had this on a mini bike. I have a tube bender here. I don't know if I mentioned that. I probably did already,
cool.
but yeah, so I do a lot of steel fabrication. I even have software to help me with the calculations and shit. But long story short, I have a custom built that I built mini bike. I'll show you guys that another day. It's in the other room. Yeah, they stay indoors, these items, because, I have a tarp down because of the wheels. But anyway.
Or turn your camera on.
Who the fuck do you think you are, bud?
The mini bike, I had this 79cc on the mini bike. It was underwhelming because, it's a pretty solid frame and plus me on it and all that.
Oh, he do it's what I did with him too, dude. I pitched him, and then I started putting him on the bicycle. I'm like, man, that's a lot more motor than I thought. On the mini bike, man, that thing was bullshit, dude.
Oh, I put a 224cc.
Yeah, finally that thing started to get scary.
Oof.
Oh yeah,
dude. When you first pull it and the motor's cold, it's got that high idle, so I wanted to take off the mini bike.
Yeah.
On me, I almost lost her. And then once she
What
warms
carb were you
up,
running?
what's that?
What carburetor were you running on it?
Oh, the stock carburetor on the 224.
Shit.
Yeah. Wait till I show you guys my mini bike build. I got pretty big knobby tires. I mean, dude, it's a solid bike. It's not a cheap Chinese. I got 1-inch Dom steel tubing. I think it's 0.95 wall thickness. Okay. Most mini bike frames are made out of 3/4 inch DOM, we would assume. Tubing is what you want because it's structural, like for race cars and shit, right? They use 0.065 wall. All right, my build's a little heavier, but with that heaviness comes a very strong frame, and I can put a very powerful motor on there, and I know when I'm bugging down the road, it's not going to just blow apart. Like, the frame's solid, so I'm really happy about the build. 100% American made by me. Thank you, guys.
Would you?
Damn.
How much would you? Do you do any like exhaust pipe fabrication?
Like a 2-stroke pipe?
Yeah.
I could, but I'd need the math and I know there's software that gives you the templates of the sheet metal. I've never done it, but I could very easily. Yes. Put one together.
Do you have a TIG welder to be able to do that?
Yes.
Oh, cool.
Yes. I'll show you guys my little workshop one of these days outside. But yes, I do got I got a TIG welder, MIG welder, stick welder. But yeah, that ideally TIG weld. You could even MIG weld it. Like I said, you could use 0.025 or 0.030, which is more common, wire, and put that together. The exhaust pipe. if you're precise and quick enough and use low amperage. Really, you just need it to stick together, right? You don't need, and you can't have any air holes, right? You don't. It's not holding human being
structural
up.
in that way. And
Right,
although
right.
it's in the vibrate, which kind of counts a bunch. I ain't gonna lie.
Mhm.
It is in a high stress type.
That muffler, that's just regular steel pipe. It's not.
It looks like a piece of handlebar to me, personally.
Right. Well, so and I bent that with the Harbor Freight pipe bender.
Oh, the tubing bender, huh? With the- Yeah.
They claim it to be a tubing bender.
Well, it bent it.
It bent it. It kinks shit like a motherfucker.
Oh, it
But I
can't
was
shit.
too.
Never mind. It ain't a bender.
I hate when those do that.
That Harbor Freight
Shut
pipe
up.
bender kinks everything. You have to weld a plate on the bottom end of the pipe that you're bending, pack it real tight with sand, like you're packing a musket, and you're going to war, and weld another cap on the top, and then bend it that way. And it's just too much work, on every bend you got to do, Cut that off, empty the sand out, I mean, it's, but ideally that'd be the best way to do it,
Well, or you
buy
just get a
the
different
proper
bender.
tool. Buy the right
Yeah.
bender, correct.
But they get a little expensive.
They are expensive. My base setup for my, I own a Model 32 JD Square tube bender.
Mhm.
That each die that for every size different pipe, whether you're doing 1/2 inch, 3/4, or 1 inch, you have to buy a die, and those dies range from $300 to $450 each. The base bender is $1,000, non-hydraulic. I use my hand and use leverage. You're a young
Cheated
guy.
Yeah.
It's very easy to bend 1 inch.
Got to
You
make
start
sure
getting
you're.
the 1.5 inch, 2 inch, and 1/4 inch wall. It's going to
Ooh,
probably
yeah.
take all 5 of us here in the room to pull back. We need hydraulic would probably be better.
Yeah.
Exactly.
But for the stuff I'm building, I can.
Yeah, you might as well make sure that your bench is built to the ground.
Yeah. Oh, dude, I built a stand for mine, and I have my bender indoors on a stand, and I have it's a pipe that comes up and it comes down to an H platform, and at the tips of the H, okay, if you can visualize this, have rotating adjustments to level it off.
Okay.
So I can get the bender level, and then I can worry about level the other way when I'm making my bends.
That's cool.
Oh, yeah. It's I gotta really watch. Sometimes I gotta step on it to put my weight on it, because you got to make the bend and everything gets thrown off of. Now level is 5 or 10 degrees, and I got to make the calculations to compensate what level really is, right?
Right.
So it can get a little crazy, but ideally I'd probably want something bolted into the concrete to bolt that onto.
Blowing up my phone.
Great bender though for anybody.
Mike, haven't seen you in a while. Glad that you'd come up.
You talking to me?
Yes, sir.
Oh, sorry. What'd you say?
I said I haven't seen you in a while. Glad to see you come up.
What's up? I saw. I'm
This is
tweaking.
how board access.
I'm tweaking right now. I saw Tan's video. I was like, you know what? It's been a few months. It's been almost a year. I should probably
It's
pop
been
in.
almost a year.
We're glad to see you.
Tan, let's put that down.
You were here early on when we
No.
first started StreamYard.
You said what?
You were here at some of those first early StreamYard things that we did.
Yeah, I haven't been in the bike for a while. I've been too busy. With
That's cool.
school, I just got shit ton of stuff.
Never too busy for bikes.
You said what?
Never too busy for bikes.
Yes, the fuck I am. I'm still waiting on my crank. I'm sad about that, but you know, Will got into a little accident, so
Oh, is he all right?
it's
When
gonna
was
be a
that?
while. You said what?
When was that?
It was like I don't know. I think it was before Christmas.
Oh,
I don't know if he wants me to put what happened out there, so I'm not gonna say it. But
You did. You already threw it out there, dude. You just threw it. There.
well,
I
I'm
mean,
not gonna say what happened or nothing.
you probably only got one leg now. If that's that bad.
Well, no. That was, dude, I'm thinking,
Damn.
he didn't like lose a limb or something. He's just like, a little something happened. Life's kicking him in the ass, basically. It happens to the best of us.
Oh yeah.
I know my
Happens
crank
to all
is
of us.
done though. I'm just waiting for him to ship it. I need to get new forks for my frame though. But they're all out of stock on eBay, so I'm just kind of sitting here idly waiting.
wait, what are you waiting for? Because of the weird front wheel.
Yeah, dude, I'm still.
Dude, I don't know why he laced it with that weird front hub.
Dude, I don't know. Like, maybe Will knows something that we don't or something. But like, I don't know why the fuck. I don't know where he expected me to get a fork for this.
It was what's his face that did the wheel for the front, right?
Will Kid.
Will Kid did the front end?
Yeah, before like he built these before Gemini was a thing, and then I bought them secondhand.
Oh,
I can't
didn't
complain
know that.
too much
I
though.
thought he bought them from what's his face? From the wheel builder. What's his name?
Leo?
Yeah, Leo.
Nah, Leo gave me a refund.
Oh,
But basically, this guy posted them on Facebook. He was like, "Oh, Will Kid built these for me. I never used them." Blah blah. I paid like $150 for them, and then they got fucked up during shipping a little. Like some of the spokes got bent and shit.
mhm.
So I put in a claim, and I got pretty much a full refund. So I can't complain much.
Oh, and
You know,
There's always husky wheels.
you said what?
Husky wheels.
No, if anything, I need to get the CDH wheels because they're doing an offer for me where I get one wheel for free. I just haven't
Do that then, because I mean, all you need is the front wheel, right? And you already got the rear
Well,
wheel.
yeah, but the thing with CDH wheels is I would have to weld my forks for disc brakes. So I feel like I might as well just buy the new forks.
You might think this sounds crazy, but check
What forks-
Walmart online.
What
They
forks are
sell
you
all
gonna be
kinds of
using?
wheels.
What?
What forks are you going to be using from? Well, you're going to buy new forks.
Kirby just told me to Google like fucking rigid fat tire forks or some shit like that on eBay.
Wait,
and
they're
choose.
fat tire front end. They're fat tire.
Well, yeah,
yeah,
it's
dude.
it's like
So is it like a 26x4?
It's 2025 now, man.
no, it's like dude, I don't know fucking English, man. They're 2.125, like they're normal size tires, but the hubs are 125 for whatever godforsaken.
It sounds like a fat tire plus bike.
That's really weird. Yeah.
It's just
Well,
abnormal.
it's not.
Like,
They're just abnormal wheels, I guess.
yeah, and no one makes forks for them, so I have to get fat tire forks, and then I have to use spacers.
Well, then why don't you use? Well, then you're going to run into issues with your disc brake caliper.
Walmart online sells forks.
That's why
forks.
I have to buy new forks. So I don't run into issues.
What if you buy? What if you have the front wheel re-spaced for 110 instead, or is it the hub? It's
the hub itself.
Oh wow!
I don't know where the fuck this dude. I don't know where Will got these.
Wait, my bad. I
hubs.
gotta turn off my camera.
Oh, so they're before Gemini hubs then.
Yeah, like these are
Even
fucking-
before the ones that were dual.
Workman hubs.
Dual.
Workman wheels.
Yeah. No, they're not even like. Like there's some random Amazon hubs he bought.
Well, remember the hub that's on my race bike with that's still dual disc brake.
Those are like the OG Geminis. Like I'm talking about like Gemini. Like he wasn't even Gemini yet. Okay.
Oh, he was still like very bright bicycle lights or whatever.
Like he was just doing custom wheel sets.
Wheel Kid, I know who it is.
Huh?
Wheel Kid, I know who it is.
Yeah, I just got a part from. Well,
He's
I'm waiting
still
on a
he's
part
still
from him
selling
right
stuff.
now. Oh yeah, he's churning wheels out like it's nothing.
I haven't been kept in the loop of bikes recently. I've been too busy. I don't know what's new and not.
Yeah, you got to get back into it. Well, there's not been much that's changed because Ryan's still Ryan.
Well, yeah, Ryan's Ryan.
Well, the only thing that's happened really is Smolik put out his new clutch, and then
Rebel.
the Avenger. You know about that.
Yeah, I was here for PTG.
Yeah, that's about it. That's about all it's
So
happened.
nothing's changed. Got it.
Nothing's
What do
changed.
you mean
Right?
there's the Avenger, dude? I got one.
Well, yeah,
course
the
you
Avengers.
do.
The Avengers, the Avenger. You know, it's nothing for us.
I know. MB
bigger
keeps
motor
complaining
guys.
about his fucking Avenger still.
Yeah.
That's funny.
25, I don't think so.
Is he gonna
Dude,
get-
how long
you
has it
think
been?
he'll get
Almost
his-
a year now.
It's about the same timeline as my Piaggio took. I think.
Dude, he knew. Like, we told him what he was getting into.
Yeah, because he knew from me.
He knew. Like, you literally waited like 2 or 3 years for your shit.
Well, part of it was like my own fault because I wanted the anodizing.
Yeah, you wanted some
anodizing.
specific shit.
Yeah,
I don't even remember what MB's getting done to his.
I think he was just doing like a really simple thing to it, like a little like a pretty like extensive port work, but then that doesn't take a whole lot. But I don't know.
Oh,
MFL's been super busy.
Leonard says
fixing-
my wheel set is Rebel 10 gauge.
Oh yeah,
Rebel
how about that? Rebel
Yeah.
wheels,
Unbeatable.
MB
The
Rebel.
fuck is Rebel gears?
MB Rebel's gone now.
MB Rebel.
I was gonna say
Remember?
MB Rebel.
Yeah, MB Rebel.
They've been gone for a fat minute. The fuck.
Well, yeah, Well,
So
Leonard's
few
like
years.
Leonard's kind of old, so he's been doing it before all of us.
No,
But,
he's
Leonard's way old school. Leonard's way up there.
stock.
But
I'm not too far behind. Jared's right there with the rest of us.
Made in Canada.
I'm gonna
I
have to keep my
definitely-
camera
oh.
off for a little bit.
I
Oh,
thought Jared was like in his 60s already.
Get out of here.
I'm doing maintenance on the pellet gun. So,
I'm
so that.
I'm fixing Whisper's bike 10. Or
Yeah, I think I saw some stuff about that.
dude, I cannot get this bottom end apart for the life of me. I've been trying. It just
Have you
doesn't.
seen that? Have you seen that Zeta video where he was like talking about pry points and all that?
No, what?
Have you tried prying the case apart with like pry bar?
No, because there's no gap. Like it won't budge.
Really?
I don't know if. I think it was Dave Green who built it. I don't know what the fuck he did,
Oh yeah.
but this thing just won't. I don't know if he used Motoseal or what, but it just will not crack.
JB Weld.
Weird.
Dude, maybe at this point that like I'm convinced. For I don't know what the fuck he used.
Have you tried heating it up?
Yeah,
Wow. Even with heat.
we need a fucking case splitting tool for our engines, bro.
Well, we need like
There is
like
no good way to split.
we need
our
like a
engines.
puller. We need like a puller to be able to pull the case off the crank.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I need
Smack
fucking,
it with a rubber mallet.
no, because that barely works, bro.
Yeah, it takes a long time, and you got to hammer on it pretty good for that.
Yeah, and you have to
like,
hold it in the air, you know.
Yeah, and then you
all
break,
that
and then you
shit.
drop it, and then you drop the crank, you drop the case.
Yeah,
your
it makes a
crank's
mess.
messed
Well,
up.
get someone you can trust and have them hold it.
Well, yeah, but it's still gonna fall.
Not if somebody else holds it.
Mm,
Not on
Still.
you.
we need some sort of tool, bro. I need to talk to like Frank or something to design one.
Well, I think it's like you could probably use like the bolts for the clutch cover, and then you could use the bolts for the magnet or the magneto.
What are you talking
and then-
about?
I don't know. To like, I'm thinking about like universal pullers. You know what I'm
I
talking
feel like
about?
if you use the magnetos, you're just gonna strip them.
Yeah, well, on cast cases, yeah, probably, but like on the 6061 aluminum cases, billet cases, you
And
probably
I still feel like you would strip them.
Talk to Leonard. He's a CNC specialist.
You could probably like, I don't know. I just can't like. You could like use a stud, put two long nuts at the end, and just keep pushing them apart. But I don't know how well that's gonna work.
Beat it
yeah.
hard.
Well, and
I
then you got to
think-
be able to do it evenly too.
Yeah, and I saw someone fucking like theirs was so bad that they drilled a hole in the reed just to like make a system that you could push the two halves to like apart. But you know, it's not my engine, so I can't do that.
Well, I mean, if you got the okay from Whisper to do it, then maybe.
You know, no.
Eh.
No.
Yeah.
I don't know. I just gotta figure something. He's buying me a new hammer to try because my mallet's kind of
New
slow.
hammer. Oh,
Like a new mallet.
Plastic hammer.
Oh, the orange one.
Yeah, he bought some random ass like heavy one off Amazon. I'm gonna try.
Yeah.
The
dead blow.
Yeah, dead blow. It's
Yeah.
just it's hard because you have to hold it up. You got to do all. It's just so.
It's hard.
neat.
You just
Yeah,
have
it
to hold it up.
reminds me of the couple times that I've split a case, and it's just been kind of a nightmare.
Maybe I don't know if you have to take out the weird ass bearing system it has or what, but like,
I mean, like, or
because they have like
Okay, tickle you?
the bearings aren't just pressed in; they have like snap rings. I don't.
oh
remember
yeah,
the
to
word.
keep them from moving around.
Yeah. So
You
I don't know
probably
if
should.
that has
I
something
think
to do- I mean, I doubt it, but still.
Well, it probably make it easier to like keep the bearings in the case instead of having them come out, because
Yeah.
they would
That's
stay in
how
the
you break
case
your
instead of
headset.
stay on, the crank, which is worse.
I don't know why he didn't just leave a lip for the bearings to sit in. I feel like that makes more sense, but
Well, yeah, but then you can't get the bearings out. You have
well,
to be able to get them
one
out.
side a lip and one side a snap ring. Maybe it is like that, and I just don't know it. It probably
mean
is
a
like
lip?
that now that I think
Like a
about
lip
it.
that. Well, how would you get the bearing in if there's a lip?
No, that's what I'm saying. A lip on one side and a snap ring on the other.
Like, so
Wait,
the
I'm
outside of the
retarded, sorry.
case.
I'm
Yeah.
retarded. sorry.
Trying to. Like, what are you talking about?
It's been a long day.
Yeah, I mean, snap rings are a good idea.
I need a bike though, bro. Okay. Oh my fucking god. Hold on.
What's wrong with the wheels that you
Do I
have
have to
now?
leave?
No,
The hub size.
no.
I gotta
Well,
leave.
the stock wheels.
Oh, hello?
Yo,
Hello? My
yeah,
bad.
yeah.
Sorry.
What's
I switch out. I have to go pick my cousin now.
Oh,
The stock wheels, they're fucking like cheap. Like they're worse than Cranbrook wheels. Like they're
Really?
terrible.
Oh, don't you dare!
that's
What do you
pretty
mean?
bad.
Don't you dare? Cranbrook has some good wheels. I'm not shit talking Cranbrook wheels. They got some good wheels.
Yeah, they're
Dude,
not bad
Cranbrook has some
until
good ass wheels now. Okay,
now.
I'm not even lying. Like I'd rather have a Cranbrook wheel than a BBR wheel. But fuck, what was I saying? Oh yeah, they're just shit quality. I think they're like 14 gauge.
14 gauge.
They're super out of wobble and shit. Also, the front one is I want front disc brakes, but it's not a front disc brake wheel.
Yeah.
That's why I'm trying
Well,
to make my.
Why not convert? Why not just have the whole wheel converted over or something?
Because I feel like there's no point with a 14 gauge.
Well, you just use a different hub and then have the spokes drilled out.
I know, but what's the point when you could just buy new wheels for cheaper at that point?
Yeah, good point. I mean,
They're shitty rims, so it doesn't matter.
but why not? Why not do CDH wheels or CDH front wheel at least, and then change your forks to like rigid chopper forks and cut down the forks, and kind of the route that I went with my Roadmaster.
Well, I don't know a whole lot about forks, so I don't know what to really look for.
Well, I mean, I can send you a link to the chopper forks that I have, and
Well, I don't
basically
need
with
chopper
those.
forks. It's a small BMX
okay.
bike.
Well, no, I know, but I'm talking like the only reason why you need them is because basically there's so much extra length in the steer tube.
It's like the CDH ones where you have to cut them down to size.
Yeah, I mean, well, in a sense, yes, but they're just designed in a way to where it's easier to cut them down because they're so long, you know?
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So that's what I did with my
send me a
Rampage, and
link
that's what I did with the Roadmaster.
Yeah, send me a link to those.
Yeah, for sure. Because then it's like, it's plug and play basically. You can run, 100 mil wheel, and
Well, what size hubs are the CDH wheels?
100. Yeah, they're 100.
Monday?
What?
What did you say?
100. 100.
Okay. I mean, I could just weld a disc brake like mount.
No, these ones come with disc brakes, and they're only $100 for the forks.
The
Yes,
whole wheel's gonna need to be something steady.
Hey, I want them black though. I don't want to do no painting.
Oh yeah, they're black.
Because the ones I want to get are that's why I haven't bought them yet, because they're out of stock. The black ones are, because I don't like painting. But I have to go take my cousin home from work real quick. If y'all are still back or still on when I come back,
All right, well,
I'll pull back up. I'm sure y'all will, because y'all be on here for like 4 hours at a time.
Yep. You know it.
All right. Bye,
Alright, so-
guys. I'll be back soon.
All right.
monkey video 11 years ago.
Forks. Where are the
Running
ones
PC, I guess.
I bought? Where are the chopper forks? Nope. Damn.
Everyone check. Well, what are you running? Up and running? What you running?
What you running?
Yeah, up and running PCs. I think he's running an electric bike, but I'm curious what kind of bike. What's the deal? A lot of electric bikes though are store bought. There was, for the longest time, electric bikes were all home built, and now almost all of them are store bought bikes. Wow!
I swear
Overnight.
by that 1,000-watt kit that eBay's got for like $200.
Yeah,
It's a great kit.
great kid.
I
huh?
own one. Yep.
Yeah, I think I own one.
You get your own battery. You know, listen, if I want to get a bigger battery, small, it looks a little. Listen, you make it the way you want to make it look, but it
What
works.
you
It's
get
a
for a rear
hub,
wheel, front wheel?
rear wheel hub drive. Yeah.
Yep.
1,000-watt, 48-volt. Hey man, it lugs you around.
I'm trying
And
to
I
one up
made it
you.
to
I'm
where-
sorry.
That's what I was telling Farquad before. Like, I made it to where I could just take the battery off of it. You know, because that's the most expensive part of the whole build, right? Is your battery, right? So I know if it gets stolen, they're just stealing like 1,000-watt hub drive kit or whatever, not just the battery, right? I still got the battery. That's the way I look at it.
Hey, running the crane, bro.
I'm trying to find my fucking optics fucking Allen key. God damn it.
Yeah, well,
Looks
I've
like I'm at-
tried to buy one several times, but you're right. No, I just kept dodging. I don't want to buy the battery. I don't want to buy the battery.
I think I'm gonna have to buy a new one from Gammo.com.
But I've thought about getting one in, many times.
You know,
Mostly just to have the giant battery on me to have endless power.
it's a great project to just build your own battery, and it's so much cheaper.
Yeah,
And it's
I've
not that
heard
hard.
Many people weld up their own battery as well. That's quite a project as well.
I have a that's my next project actually. I got one of those handheld portable stud welders, or spot welders, 5 amp hour. And I got the nickel plating. You can get some really good Samsung batteries if you want from all right, let me give you a quick rundown, right? You want
God
used
damn it.
batteries, go to batteryhookup.com.
Batteryhookup.com, huh?
They got auctions.
That's the hookup.
Or 18650
Motherfucker.
batterystore.com. You can get some nice Samsung batteries, build your own battery pack. Not very hard, just be careful. Recommend the battery management system to be, soldered on there. And you're good to go.
Good to go.
You got a safe battery.
Go.
Or pay a professional to make you a nice, good battery, because those Chinese batteries on eBay,
Does
They
it
don't
break?
have-
Does that rear drive break the wheel?
what do you mean break the wheel?
You know, the broken spokes, broken rim, broken.
Oh, no.
pop out.
They send you the whole wheel with the
Yeah,
tire and
yeah,
everything.
Looking for a while. Did it tear anything up?
Nope.
I ain't noticed anything.
No, not at all. Nothing. Works real well. I don't recommend. I would definitely recommend this brake bike, and it has the attach. So when you get the wheel from that kid on eBay, I don't know if you see it. It's got your gears on the one side of them for the mountain bike, and on the other side, you have the ability to bolt on a
Disc brake.
disc brake. Yes, thank you. But I haven't had any problems with them. They do give you those torque things, but that's junk. I mean, they don't really and they hold on with the metal hose clamps,
Uh-huh.
the torque arms. You
Yeah.
familiar with that? Yeah,
Yeah, I know what you're saying.
they don't work.
You know.
Just don't. Listen,
What kind of controller did you
750,000
run?
watt kid. I don't think you're going to damage a steel frame. I wouldn't put that on an aluminum frame.
Huh.
Those kits. Just my recommendation.
Gotcha.
I would definitely have a steel frame for it, but oh yeah, they're great, man. The only thing is like the pedal assist. So you got to take the one pedal
Okay,
off.
I put a motor on here. I don't want a pedal assist.
Yeah. Well, the electric bike, I'm talking like.
That's
you
what
know,
I'm
the pedal
saying. I
assist.
put a motor on it. I do not want to have to pedal assist it.
Yeah,
what kind,
no, I
what
hear
kind
you.
of ranges were you getting? What? You're obviously not liking it because you ain't using the damn thing.
Electric's really. I like electric skateboards.
Yeah.
I think if I'm going to have an electric bike, I'd rather have a gasoline motor on it. To be
Gotcha.
honest with you.
Yeah. Ouch.
They're too heavy. The average e-bike weighs what, like 100 pounds,
Okay.
Yes.
and they sell for what? Let's talk a good one, right? At least 1,000, right?
Well, what do you have in
Some
your
of the
bike?
things weigh as much as me.
Sure.
A little more.
Yeah. All right. I would not ever. I want to say never, but I wouldn't buy a pre-built one. If I had extra money, I'd just go with those eBay kits. You pay $200 for the kit. You get everything. You get your own battery to your likings, and swap out batteries. It's so much easier to swap out batteries instead of having to wait to charge the e-bike that has the built-in battery, which is cool, but you're stuck.
I was gonna say
Yeah,
a 5,000
just my
watt
2
motor
cents.
to a 30 amp hour battery on a cafe racer frame. That's what I'm thinking.
How many amps is your battery able to discharge?
I gotta figure that out.
Because that's definitely one thing you're going to want to look at, because you don't want to put too much stress on the battery, right? And the motor's calling for this much power. You get what I'm saying? But if you have a very high amp discharge on that, that's going to probably dictate what you can do.
This battery is called the XT60, by the way. If you want some information on it,
Okay, I'll look that up.
XT60 30 amp hour, 72 volt battery.
72 volt. That was high.
72 volt.
All right, so it's got a 30 amp discharge practically at max. 20S4P. Okay, I see. It's from Amazon.
At 30 amps, it's fucking. That's a
Yes, sir.
wall welder.
Okay, ideal for 200 to 1600 watt electric bicycle motor. It says.
Oh, to
I mean, I'm
Like-
looking at something here on Amazon like that motor.
so like.
I mean,
it
that
can't
battery,
do-
$189.
So it can only do a 3,000 watt or something like that.
If it says 30 amps, if I'm not mistaken, that's like the maximum discharge you can get out of the battery, right?
Yeah.
When you're throttling it. So if that motor, let's just say, is capable of 60 amps, you're not going to get the full potential out of that motor because of your battery. Your battery is going to bottleneck you.
Oh, so I should
Let
just,
power
I'm better
ground.
off doing a 30, like a 3,000 watt or something like that, or a little lower.
No, you need to get a second one. It needs to be brothers. You need brothers. You can't have just a single one. It needs a twin.
I wouldn't say that it wouldn't work. It's just you're not going to get the max power out of it.
You
You
ain't
know?
getting max 60 amps, man. Let's up some amps, man. We need more amps.
Yeah. It's that max discharge is where you get those real high powered electric skateboards and high powered scooters and e-bikes. When you see,
You see, I thought I had a good battery.
On Cranbrook.
you do have a good battery. You do have a good battery, but capacity is one thing
what's
and
up,
maximum
Isaiah?
discharge is another. 30
Yeah.
amps on an e-bike on a battery like that. I mean, listen, I can tell you, you're going to go more. You could do definitely more than 30 miles an hour, I would think. I don't think you're going to do 60, 70 miles an hour unless you got the gearing for it.
No, I
But
understand.
it'd still be a good commuter, though.
At 100% guaranteed, bro.
100%.
100%. Yep.
People
With
can
the-
see me
with-
because it's full
When you got the
size.
second battery and you wired it in series, dude, you get now we're at 60 amps, man. We're pushing the better love, and our capacity's still high because we got the whole other big old giant fucking briefcase looking battery. How much does a brick weigh there? 10 or 15 pounds?
Probably like 5 most.
Oh, 5 pounds, huh? Okay. That's not bad.
Not so bad. Yeah.
It's a fairly light battery.
Oh, you'll get quite a bit of range out of that, man.
It's a scooter battery. It's like my Dualtron's battery is like bigger
Yeah.
brother.
Yeah, no, that's definitely put it to use.
I absolutely am. I'm putting it in a cafe racer, and I like it because it's a slender battery. It's not chunky, sticking out the side.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's a scooter battery, so it's gonna be, fairly sleek and slender.
Right.
That's the whole-
They have to
That's the
make
whole
them
point
like
of the
that.
build I was doing. I want it to be clean. Something fairly clean.
Currently, the battery is heavy as hell. Uh-oh. Oh, you don't have enough battery there. If it's only 5 pounds, you need at least 10 or 15 pounds battery. Yeah, what the hell are
Yeah,
you doing?
battery up.
Motor on this goddamn thing. What are you doing? We need more battery. How much was the battery? Was it 200? What you said,
289. 289.
289?
Yep,
God,
289.
damn, fucking bullet through the heart. Shit, fuck, damn.
Oh yeah, them batteries. That's like cheap. That's a good deal.
Christ. Holy. Oh, you may as well duck and sell a goddamn kidney to get another one.
They should at least sell a 3,000 watt motor with that battery, man.
Now, it is what you're going to try to power, I thought.
I mean, they should at least sell a 3,000 watt motor with it. 20x4s. Set up for a move can. Because the move can's throttle's dog shit. The thing will go out in a day.
Yeah, I don't even know what we're talking about.
It's a bike.
Orange juice, baby.
It's that bike that I have in the garage.
My
It still
forget
works in
the
pedal
$6 grand bike, first run, first 3 miles from Bouchard. That $6 grand bike, like the $6,000 bike.
Yeah,
Or-
remember Jason Bouchard had the.
Oh yeah!
electric
Oh
bike.
yeah! I forgot about that.
It looked a stir on. It was better. It was a very motorcycle fucking electric bike. And,
The TOB bike, that thing caught on fire.
Oh, he stands there smoking a cigarette, and the neighbors come out there, and he's burning a great big hole in their yard because that thing ain't going out on its own.
Electric go-kart batteries. I actually had a go-kart battery in the Razor, by the way. Mossy.
Yeah, we do, and everybody watched that one. That was a good video. I hate that he lost a bike though. I do feel bad, and he got
Actually, let me,
jacked by the builder too. Claimed that it was his fault for putting padding around the battery, voided the warranty of it.
So yeah, in the center of my bike right there, that is actually a 30 amp hour go-kart battery from I think a Morg, and also a lithium watts battery, 30 amp hour. Razor batteries.
Battery weight takes.
Those are heavy batteries, by the way.
What are you gonna do? He's got a fixed route so that he's gonna run this electric device
3,000
on.
watt. Wow.
Is it? Is
I've ran 3,000 watt before. It's just a walk in the park for me. You know.
At 72 volts, that's quite a bit of power.
I ran that in a little Razor.
Wow, that's scary.
It was scary, death
I
level,
bet.
because the
Good night,
aerodynamics would not be, the aero would not add up, man.
Were you like skidding, just trying to take off? Like you were like
No.
freaking no, really?
No, I had dirt tires on there, so I had
Oh.
good traction.
Okay.
So that'd be only for like hole shots and shit. Of course, I would skid out
Yeah.
in grass.
Yeah, those things. I noticed they've gotten better, but like the really cheap Chinese scooters, I think it's their speed controller. I've noticed like people can like program them to get that smooth acceleration from the start instead of this uncontrolled torque that you get when you try to take off, where you're almost sliding on butter, you know, on the road, and the tires have no traction because it's just so much damn torque.
I like the hub motor Razors now because like the thing is about those, you don't have to worry about chain maintenance. You don't have to worry about your chain breaking on you.
Yeah.
Because like I've had that happen to me, like my free wheel would fuck up on me on my
I'm
mid
not gonna
wheel.
lie, dude. The whole chain drive system on the bicycle, the second chain can be, it can be a problem.
It's tricky
Yeah,
if you
sure.
have
How
high speeds.
How do you run all the wiring for that? Does it run
It-
like through the axle or?
I do
No,
like
you
that
basically,
electric can be right from the fucking
You
hub.
can run it through the frame. You can just run it along the frame and just like zip tie it, and then just basically do plug and play action with that stuff with the Razor
Yeah.
Yeah, but I
stuff.
mean, like, I'm talking specifically from the frame to the dropout. I mean, from the axle to the dropout. Like, where's the wires come out of on the wheel itself?
Comes out of the axle itself.
Yeah.
Oh,
It's a hollow
Yeah.
spindle
Out
or
of
whatever, or threaded rod.
Yeah.
interesting.
Yeah. And
Yeah, I've never
there's
messed
a
with
nut.
them.
Yeah, there's a nut that the wire goes through, you know, and it bolts it
Yeah.
on.
Okay, so that's how it doesn't get tangled or anything like that.
Yeah.
Yeah. And it's the threaded piece, it's flat on two sides, 12 and 6 o'clock.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I see what you mean.
So that when you put it into the dropout, it doesn't, if it was round and that tire somehow spun and it was bolted on in between the dropouts, that
Right.
wire doesn't get.
Yeah, it's kinky
Yeah.
basically.
Right.
Yeah.
And
Have
that's
you
how
ever
those
built a
Chinese.
Razor before, Nick?
Have I built a Razor before?
Yes.
No, but I built a 79cc scooter from Harbor
Stand
Freight.
up?
Stand up. I made it myself. I
Yeah.
cut off the handlebars off my son's 250 watt scooter that broke down on him. And I
Wow.
welded at a 2x1 square tubing a platform mount. I got pictures. I will show you all one day. It's
Okay.
not on my
Why did you give up on it? What was just
ass.
what?
No,
Just
I don't
too
know.
good?
I just, yeah, I don't, dude. I got so many. I was like on a mini bike craze,
Oh,
and
my
then
God.
the
I
two-stroke, and
Mine.
now I'm on this friction drive thing, and I'm it's like I'm inspired, man. You know, I saw your
Just to feel
videos,
around.
of you traveling,
Yeah.
and dude, you guys know that the friction drive is. I'm digging it, and I really want to like improve on it. You know,
Oh, in fact, yeah.
I mean, all right. So I saw what you built, right? I can grab a 1-inch piece of pipe, weld something flat, a flat piece of, to make a peg, right? And drill a hole down the middle.
The design has a lot of room for improvement. So my thought is, I'm not gonna lie, dude. On all these little stupid motorized bike trips, things kept falling apart and all. I try to get it down to I just broke down in Del Rio, Texas. Could I walk to the goddamn store and purchase the things I needed to build it right where I'm standing? No, right here. So I reduced it. Could all be made much nicer. But yeah,
Yeah.
just in the build, it was just made to be crazy, stupid, simple, so I could keep the trip alive.
I noticed on this kit now that I bought, the 2 pieces of flat bar that bolt on to the
Yeah,
back that go up, because this one, has the clamp. You can pull down on and clamp
I
it.
know the one. Yep.
They were barely tall enough
Ah,
on the 26-inch Huffy to be able to lift up all right, from the tire to the that spindle on the 26-inch Huffy mountain bike, 18 speed from Walmart. It's $118 right now.
$245.
You only have about a quarter
What
inch
the fuck?
of play, so they're short. I can imagine somebody with a 29-inch bike, they're not going to make that kit's not going to work.
did you go all the way to the axle?
Yes.
Yeah, I went ahead and went above and used those the luggage rack 2 screws.
Okay.
You know
Yeah.
what I mean? There's those
Right.
2 rack screws that you could move up one more, and that's a good ways up. That's a whole inch up, in fact.
Yeah. You know what? I was thinking about that, but then I didn't try it. I get what you're saying, but I almost looking at it visually. I could be wrong. I probably am.
Let me tell you the truth of it, dude.
It's
I never
awesome.
used those 2 sticks. I took a fork off a 26-inch wheel, and I modified a fork to bolt on to those same nut holes that we're talking about in the front fork bracket. Whatever. I just made it more robust in a way.
Yeah, no, dude, that's awesome.
Little flimsy arms, but nothing. Whatever. Yeah, I played with that kit quite a bit. I'm not going to deny.
Yeah. And what do you think?
I moved
What
over
needs to be fixed?
anyway, you see what I did? I fucking got rid of everything, all moving parts and
Yeah.
anything that was. So I fucking deleted everything, fucking everything.
I noticed that.
Just deleted it all.
That I hate to call out this, but that ghetto build video or that build, is that your current build still?
Basically, basically, yes,
With
that's the
that
one
channel?
Yep, I believe
Electrical
it's
channel.
somewhere in there.
Is basically what it is. Conduit channel.
Conduit.
Is what that
I don't
was,
know if
right?
they're using any conduit.
I mean, it's used by electricians to hang conduit from.
Oh yeah, you know,
plants.
yeah.
That's what that is.
It's a perforated square tubing. Yeah, it's just over
Right,
the
right.
metal racks.
Yep. I know what you're saying.
Yeah, in the metal
It
racks.
works.
It pre-cut. You can get it.
I
already
mean,
pre-cut.
Fuck, that scared
Most
me,
people
Joshua.
would look at that and be like, all right, it's not as appealing as the kits they sell on eBay, but you're a man that traveled across the country with that. That means
well, I used your kit,
that's-
dude. I did a lot of thousands of miles with the kit that you have right now.
Oh, really?
But
Okay.
I got rid of that one too. Why?
What were
Because
the
I wanted to use
problems?
that 79cc. I just wanted to use it. You know, the one time a cop ever did fuck with me, dude, and he fucking ended up laughing at me because he's like, "Why is the motor so small?" And he was right, man. Fuck that. Next trip,
On the 79cc?
next fucking trip, man, we're fucking going for a much bigger motor.
That's all. What happens next time when I get a bigger one? What are you going to say to me? Then?
Nobody, they never said nothing to me. I got
Take
pulled
an
over
85
several
out.
times.
See what happens
I have
there.
a driver's license. They just
You-
they probably think I'm just a weirdo.
You know, if we were 16 years old riding that bike down the road, we'd get more grief for it.
I would probably, but I do not anymore. I'm just a weirdo.
I honestly wonder about all the grief that I'm going to get if I ever see a cop on my Piaggio. That's why I got to keep the muffler on it. As
They
much as
might
I want
pull
to take
you
the
over.
muffler off and have it sound
Highly
like a banshee with no muffler.
Although you could break the speed limit.
Oh
mean,
yeah,
and
definitely.
he could catch you while you're breaking speed limits. So
Yeah, it catches me while I'm doing like 70 down,
Yeah.
or close to 70, on. Then I'd have one of those stories about how, about where, Life's Adventures is like, oh, I did 93. I could say that I did like 140 or something, or what is 100? What is like 65?
It's time for 79.
I would be able to say that I did 104. Kilometers an
You
hour.
just say it. Just say it. We'll let you
Wow.
say it.
Yeah, I did 104, man.
Yeah, and you
Real,
can be
real,
pretty
real
fast.
official. I got no video. I got no speedo. I got no tack. I got nothing.
I believe it.
But I did it. The cop
I
said
believe
so.
it.
It's funny. That's how some people are. They just got no.
Hey, it's not always the motor, dude. It's the proper gearing, wheel size, all all that stuff gets taken into consideration, right?
The only thing is that when you know for a fact
Thank you, Josh,
what's
but that was the word I was looking for earlier. The electrician piece is the unistrut.
Unistrut,
Oh,
yes,
there you
yes.
God damn it, I
Yes,
couldn't come
thank
up with
you.
the word myself.
Thank you. I forgot what it was called too. Unistrut. I'm
The
sorry.
only
Thank
thing-
you though.
The only thing is that when it happens, with a motor that is only capable of doing about 40 or no, like maybe about a little under.
Hey, people could be watching, There
A
some
little,
people are special.
yeah.
Yes.
Nah.
See, you're just
Motors that are only capable of doing certain speeds. Sometimes, some
KPH,
people-
man. Maybe it was KPH.
That's I don't think maybe. I think I know.
But maybe it was just, maybe a little Bigfoot.
It's a nice bike though.
Just
I
a
would
tiny
think
bit of Bigfoot, dude. You gotta have
Body weight 50 pounds.
if I was a cop and I pulled you over, I'd be like, nice bike. That's why I wanted to pull you over so I could talk to you.
Well,
about
yeah,
it.
but then like the
Something.
rest of them are like they don't even care about bikes. They're just kind of like,
Yeah.
oh well.
The time they did pull me over, I'm out on the interstates. I ain't gonna lie. So they were
But you were on the interstate. What'd they say?
You're not allowed on here.
No ticket, no nothing.
Nothing, no. They take my ID, they pretend to go back and look at it, and it's a driver's license, and they just come back and hand it to me.
My thing is when I don't have a driver's license.
And they just say,
I only
get
got
on
a
the
permit.
get off.
Get
the
off the interstate. Who was it? Kansas. Kansas kicked me off.
Oh, God forbid.
Dude, they pulled me over in Wyoming, and for holding my phone up, I was people obviously had called and said that I was doing selfies.
Nobody called.
On the interstate there.
Nobody
Somebody called.
Come on.
Yeah. I was live, dude. I was going live. I was live at the time on the
well.
bike. We were live.
Were you live when they pulled you over?
We were live.
That's funny.
And she pulls me over, dude, and she takes my license, comes right back, gives it back, does not say anything other than don't use the phone type of thing, texting and driving type of speech. But she should have kicked me off, dude, because I turned a corner and where am I? Cheyenne, Wyoming or something? Dude, the wind is 60 miles an hour. It's crazy. What a day. It was a crazy day on a motorized bike, I can't deny. It turns out that friction drive did not work in 55, 60 mile an hour headwind. Not enough friction, not enough motor. The motor couldn't, I couldn't make it go.
It doesn't rain or snow much out here in Las Vegas, but
Yeah.
do those friction drives suffer in the rain and snow?
Yeah, when the roads are wet, it fucking sucks. It doesn't work well at all.
It doesn't work well at all.
At all. But you know what? I don't fucking ride when it's fucking wet outside.
Right.
And when it's raining.
Would you think if
There
the
you go.
roller was studded, it would work?
If the roller was studded, it would work just fine.
Really interesting.
Yes, that's what you know what? The studded roller, when it's not wet, it's gonna eat your tire off.
Oh,
When it's dry, the
yes.
studded roller eats the tire.
Interesting. Yeah. You would have to change it out.
You're like, man, with the changing of it out is a fucking
Yeah.
Just gonna have to look for whatever. What did I find with it? Yeah, the knurled one. That's the one that they have. Drop the air pressure, dude, down to even as low as 18 psi. Here you go. There's a great big dent in the tire now. You ain't pedaling, okay? Maybe it doesn't work real well, but you ain't fucking pedaling anymore. And that's the key, right? Let's not have to pedal.
Okay. They do work though, even though it's raining. They just slip,
Even
it
though
slips
it's
a
raining.
lot.
So,
All right, I'll be right back. I'm gonna go eat some dinner.
And get any dirt on it at all, and I mean any dirt, all thing starts working like it's brand new.
Oh.
Ain't gonna lie.
It starts gripping.
If it gets any dirt, even dirty water is fine. Just brown water, the damn thing will work just fine. But running on smooth, clean road, just getting wet, nah, it
Good. Yeah.
becomes very slick.
Interesting. Thank you for all this info because it's a learning experience for me right now, man.
The roads dry super fast in that way, so I just don't go when it's raining. Because I just don't go anyways when it's raining. But being in Las Vegas, rain is not one of your bigger problems. It's not like a whole, yeah.
Oh yeah, well, it only rains, what, 1 or 2 days a year. Thank God for that.
I ride it well enough in Florida, and raining is a thing here.
Oh yeah, no, I know Florida rains a lot. Yeah, I haven't seen rain in months.
You haven't seen it in months, huh?
No, in months.
That's not even a drought.
Yeah,
it wasn't even expected.
The leg's drying up still, but yeah.
We lived in Vegas for like, I don't know, maybe 6-8 months when we were kids.
Yeah. It was probably nice back then.
Oh, dude, it was. We lived in an RV in a parking lot in one of those mega fucking places, Caesar's Palace or something. It was fucking nightmare. You could cook on the concrete. It was adults only in the swimming pool, dude, until some hour of the day. It's just a nightmare living there. I ain't gonna deny. It was hot. That's what I remember. I remember it was hot.
It does get pretty warm out here.
It did. It wasn't that bad though, but whatever. Yeah, we were kids.
Dry heat, yeah. You get used to it real quick,
Yeah, it didn't stop us.
I honestly prefer it over Florida weather.
I do. I mean, it is noticeably different in its ways, the way it affects you. I can't deny.
It's very dry.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I felt real strong in dry heat though out there with y'all. I could go stand in the shade, and it actually felt cool to me.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
But it probably isn't though. But to me it does, dude. Because in my shade, it doesn't even feel like shade.
Yeah.
Like fucking heat followed you right under the fucking tree.
Yeah, if you get out of the direct sunlight, it's not bad. It's definitely manageable. But the direct sunlight will.
How was it this year though, dude? God damn it.
Here?
Out here, dude. It was hot.
It's hot here too.
Hot.
Yeah, what's the temperature over there where you're at? It's 48 degrees right now over here.
Yeah, it's probably similar. Maybe it's 50 though. I think it's actually in the 50s.
Okay. So I know you guys are usually a little warmer than we are during the winters, which is fucking weird to me. But I'm not a freaking,
Yeah, you're way
weather
high
guy.
north of I-10 too. You're actually pretty high in latitude.
Me?
Yeah.
Oh,
Las Vegas itself. Las Vegas is, it's much further up.
Yeah. Oh, it's funny too, because when I first moved out here, I was in my early 20s. I was like, man, I came out here with nothing but shorts and t-shirts. Winter rolled around. I'm at the store getting jeans.
Oh, so it does have winter, huh?
Oh yeah, we're in winter right now. The highs are like 60.
Okay.
And it's gonna get colder to where the highs will be in the 50s. It doesn't get to 20 degrees, 10 degrees, but we get down to 30s at the most.
What's that big mountain you can see right there?
Mount Charleston.
Mount Charleston.
That's the nearest resort mountain. Yeah.
Okay.
There's snow up there.
Yeah, no snow up there when I went by. It's summertime, so apparently.
Right. The majority of the year there is snow up there because it is at very high altitude. Yes.
Charleston. I thought it had a fancy name or something. Mount Charleston.
Mount Charleston. That's it. Yeah. Yeah, they got snowboarding and skiing up there. They have lodging. Definitely trails. Yeah, nice to meet you, Joshua. You too, bro. But yeah, Mount Charleston's pretty cool. Yeah, it's amazing too, because that's like 45 minutes from where I'm at, And it could be like 110 degrees Fahrenheit down here where I'm at, and I can go up there and it's like 50 and it's snowing, and all in a 45-minute drive. So
It dominates as soon as you get up out of the haze there. It's all you see. You're like, man, that's a big mountain over there.
yeah, oh yeah, you're going up into mountains. It's beautiful too.
12,000 feet.
There's people snowboarding now. To go think you could drive 45 minutes from Las Vegas and go snowboarding and skiing. I mean, so yeah, it's all doable. Yeah, they got some nice stuff out here.
Snow there themselves.
Yeah. And then we got the lake too now. Like I've done some fishing there. I don't recommend eating it, but if you go on the Arizona side, Willow Beach, the water stays a consistent cold temperature all year round. So the trout flourish down there in Willow Beach, Arizona. It's on the Arizona side.
Oh yeah,
People are pulling trout out of there 2, 3, 2.5 feet.
hot dog.
But those routes too now, like that's a little bit of a ride, but for a warrior like you, these routes are amazing during the day. Maybe not so much at night because it's pitch dark and there's no lighting. But during the day, these routes are amazing for a motorized bicycle to go around or go down. And
I liked it going through, and I went to the park. What was it, Lake Mead? I think. What's
yeah,
the park?
like Mead. Yeah.
I went right through the fucking middle of Lake Mead.
Yeah. Crossing through. Right. Yeah. You have beautiful, isn't it?
It was very.
You could see- yeah. There's another area not too far from there, Red Rock, and they have it's Calico Basin, they call it. They have natural sandstone formations. And I didn't know this about sandstone. You could be barefoot on a 45-degree angle on sandstone, and you'll grip it. It's very, very porous. And that's how a lot of these mountain climbers climb these things effortlessly. I've never gripped so well on something. I was like, wow, if I could layer sandstone on the top of my skateboard for grip tape, oh, wow. Amazing. I was blown away by that, on how grippy those sandstone formations were. But there's some nice routes there with it takes you through old gold mines and silver quarries, a lot of historic shit that you probably passed by. I didn't know it was historic because I didn't, at least.
Further down the road, right? I would Virgin River Gorge. Is that you ever been through that?
Possibly. It doesn't ring a bell. The roads
leaving Nevada, entering Arizona.
Gorge.
I believe that's.
I'd have to look at it on a map. More than likely, I've been down that route.
Oh, it was the craziest thing I ever fucking did in my whole life, dude. Whoa. It was a gorge, man. It was a miles and miles long. It was crazy. It was zigzagging. It's 3%, 7% grades. Cars going 1,000,000 miles an hour.
Oh,
it was tight.
Is this like going on the route to like the Hoover Dam
or
past it in Arizona, right?
Yeah, something like that. I don't remember.
Yeah. And
but I know you come out. When I came out, I was in another state fight. I was entering Arizona. I entered Arizona at the end of that.
You're almost on that grade, and it doesn't feel like you're getting out of that grade. It's a constant downhill or uphill for whichever direction.
It's mostly downhill for me. I cannot deny.
Yeah, I know what you're speaking of.
Yeah, it was fucking white knuckle, dude. Most white knuckle shit I ever did in my whole life.
Oh, Hoover Dam.
Dude, the cliffs were just sheer, and you would go down. You're going down. You're going down a long ways, man. That's a good 2, 3, fucking 100 feet, dude, before you hit the water. You're not gonna make it, man. You're not gonna make it.
I know the area you're driving through, and I think it's through Arizona when you're leaving Nevada, and I was scared driving there because it's that feeling when you don't ride an airplane very much, and you're that elevation feeling. Vertigo, whatever you call it. I was starting to feel like that driving. Not much bothers me, but
this road looks like it's about to fall off a cliff.
Yeah. Or you feel like you're gonna drive off it.
Alongside you, you're like, oh, one fucking pebble, dude. All it's gonna take is One pebble. That's it. I'm out. Done.
Wow.
One bird hit the
Here-
deck.
Here you are. Yeah, there's some
Speaking
Lake
of-
Mead's nice though. The pavement's real nice over there. Driving inside here in Vegas, the roads are. I mean, you sit in the roads here in Vegas. They just started fixing the ones because of the Formula One that they got out here. Those roads are really nicely paved, but they're trying to work on it, I guess.
I can't deny. I did not get a bad impression for Nevada Road. It wasn't
Really?
wasn't a bad adventure on the road.
Yeah,
I deny
we have
that.
our potholes, but probably not as bad as some other areas of the country.
Yeah, Nick. Freaking Hoover Dam had me white knuckling.
Hoover Dam.
Scary, huh?
Yeah.
And these are like pretty. A lot of people post videos of their bike rides going through there. It's very. I think it's nice.
But just like walking across it just made me white knuckle.
Didn't I go over the Hoover Dam? That's what you're saying. I did, huh? I think I
We
went
were
over Hoover
visiting
Dam.
there. Like
No,
visiting
you don't
over
have
that.
to go over the dam, do you anymore? It's fenced off to the left or something, and you're diverted. You can walk it though. No, I end up going over the dam. Don't you know? Am I mistaken? Lake Mead is Hoover Dam.
Yes.
Yeah.
The went
Yeah.
over by there. Yes,
It
Lake
was
Mead
huge.
is.
That shit was crazy. I can't believe I did that crap.
That's a whole
That was
national
awesome.
I
park.
didn't see
though.
nobody else doing it either. That's a good sign of doing something really stupid. When you're like, man, I don't see anybody else doing nothing like this. Yeah, I know. Man, you're doing shit fucking crazy.
I'm gonna bring this friction drive kit. I'm sure a lot of people are not gonna like it. We have a big bike ride down here in Las Vegas every Wednesday at 7.
Yeah.
Last night I did it. There's a guy out here that streams it on YouTube.
Cool.
Anyway, there's like 300-400 bikes, and we take over the roads out here, and we did a little 10-15 mile an hour cruise. I skated it last night on my electric skateboard, but which was thank God I was I got some skills because I'm bobbing and weaving with bikes, and luckily I'm the only one that's been drinking. I guess I was fortunate, but yeah, I'm gonna bring that friction drive thing there. I might not turn it on right away, but if I gotta go somewhere, I'm gonna turn it on. But yeah, no, we went on that ride last night. It's a pretty nice ride. A lot of bikes, none motorized, unfortunately, with gasoline. Everything's electric or non-electric on that bike ride.
I mean,
Yeah.
it's still cool.
Yeah, it's still cool. A lot of cool bikes, frames, different bike frames, but
And
yeah,
no
90
electric or plenty of electric.
I would say 80% of them are
80%
electrified.
electric, huh?
Yeah,
So
a lot of
it's
people are
still nice having a
traditionally.
little bit of a two-stroke, making a little bit of noise.
Yeah, give something,
Good. Inhale that. They need it. It builds
Hey.
character.
It's either sit behind my 49cc and breathe those exhaust fumes, or sit behind the diesel truck on the
Uh-huh.
road. That's the choice people have, we're leaving a small
Oh, you should just
footprint.
leave it idling too, dude. Excessive idling just eats their asses. So
Hey,
just
those-
leave it idling as much as you possibly can.
That motor I showed you, now you brought that up. How long can they sit, that 49cc Chinese motor? How long can they sit idle without moving, without overheating?
Oh, no, that has a fan on it. Yours has a fan, so
Does it?
indefinite, probably.
Oh, I didn't know I had a fan on it.
Yeah, I think you have a cowling and a fan.
What's up, guys?
So yeah, yours
What's
could
up?
probably sit around for like 30 minutes to 45 minutes.
45
Really?
minutes in there. Maybe until it runs out of gas, I would assume. If it does have the fan.
That really
I
does
mean-
have a fan in it?
I think it does.
Yeah, it's
I
basically
don't
like a
know.
lawnmower engine.
The flywheel has vents. It's got a cowling.
Okay.
It's like a lawnmower engine, kind of, man.
Yeah, like a lawnmower engine would.
Hmm.
But I believe yours has a cowling, which means it has a goddamn fan.
Yeah.
And stationary.
are technically stationary engines.
Ooh-wee. Hey, I just had an idea. You guys were all talking about rides and drives, and I just thought of the turnpike for some reason. Through West Virginia, there's a big turnpike,
Yeah.
and there ain't no stops, no gas stations or nothing for a long time. And I was thinking, damn, wonder you'd see some pretty crazy shit, and there'd be some white knuckle driving for sure up and down them mountains. You know what I mean? Hell,
Yeah.
you're liable to get attacked by a bear. Who even knows? Is that even doable on a motorized bike?
I mean, they kicked me off the turnpike and went in Kansas, and
Did
then
they?
they get in
Bastards.
Nebraska. So, I mean, I'm thinking that you can't actually take your bicycle on turnpike, man. It seemed to be in several states they did not want the motorized bicycle on the turnpike.
You know what? Now that I think about it, that's kind of a silly question because I believe on the side of all interstates it always says no mopeds, and if there's no mopeds, no bikes, I guess would be the same.
Not most interstate turnpikes though are different. That's the toll road.
Well, every state's got a different definition of a moped.
Yeah.
So,
Well, I like to think that. I mean,
it was well spelled out. They
my,
didn't want the Amish and their horses shit and all that crap up there. They had a whole list of shit wasn't allowed on their.
oh my God!
This build that
Speaking
I
of-
got coming up would practically be a moped. That big ass battery and
yeah.
drop pegs.
Hey,
No.
man.
and I
26
think
miles an hour.
isn't that always the thing though? Are we riding bicycles? Are we riding motorized bikes? Are we riding board trackers? Are we riding motorcycles? Are we hitting 100 mile an hour? Do we got, you know what I'm saying? Who really knows? It's kind of in the middle. It's a muddy area, but with pedals, man, and just riding Walmart bikes with a little kid on them, make them quiet. I ride the same track every day, so I don't even hit potholes. I think that's why I like the mag wheels too, though. You know what I mean? I don't really tear them. I'm not running no faster than 30. Actually, my average speed's probably 10 miles an hour. You know
Actually,
what I mean?
Josh, that's what I was actually just about to say because my mag wheel bike still runs good.
Yeah,
I
dude,
still
I
wanna
love
build this
mag
other
wheels.
bike.
Mhm.
The thing is, I want to tune my carburetor because it's running a little funky right now.
Yeah, it's too cold here to be tuning anything. I took mine for a ride. It don't seem like a week ago now. You know what I mean? I loved that day. Seen some eagles. It was pretty cool.
But the thing is, just I don't know if you've from seeing one of my videos. It was like I think it's a carburetor tuning video. It was kind of fucked up. I think it's a fuel mixture. Like
Actually,
what
I haven't watched
Trent
it. I'll
said.
try to watch it though. I got Tan Boy hooked up and subscribed to him today so I can see some of his. I've seen some of yours, Farquad. I think I was on a live with you once before too. And I don't know how it happens, but as I started getting into motorized bikes and researching it, somehow you guys would pop up while I was just YouTube scrolling or something anyway. Where I ain't been working, once I figured out how to get on Jared's, I was like, well, hey, hell, I still ain't even really watched a lot of Jared's movies or videos, but hell, going around the country, I was like, yeah, I'm gonna talk with this guy. You know what I'm saying? That's a hell of a ride, Jared.
I like to talk the topic, but I don't.
Because that one bike
for anybody
with
with
the
it.
mag wheels, whenever it would like ride around, I'll just ride around and just go ta 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 ta, and then just like full power band, like 35, 40 miles per hour, like
Yeah.
because the carburetor's fucked up
Yeah.
or something like that.
Oh, we was talking about push scooters and stuff earlier, or a little bit, mini bikes and that. And when I'm at work doing maintenance work, I'm usually on some kind of EV, electric vehicle of some kind or another anyway. And I
Yeah.
found out the lift trucks, they got the same motor in them that they use, like the White Zombie uses to drag races his electric car. And it's not that big. You know what I mean? So an electric motor is a hell of a way to get around, but the battery is what makes the biggest difference too.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It makes a big difference. In RC world, I don't know if anybody caught that. I tried to say it was called a C rating, that discharge rate you was talking about, Nick.
Yes. You're right.
Yeah.
Yes. That was you who dropped that. I saw that. I've been
Yeah,
drinking.
I try to, if I can help it out. Like I got a bunch of kids here with me tonight, still awake and stuff, but I'll stay in the chats a little bit and still just let it play.
Josh,
familiar with this as well. With that topic, anyways. I'm not totally unfamiliar.
So why wouldn't you just order a bunch of those lipo batteries and series them up or whatever you got to do, parallel them, whatever combination?
Have you heard the price that he paid for it? It's still cheaper than building the one yourself, isn't it?
$289, man.
personally, I have no experience in building one any bigger than what I use in my RC cars. I just buy.
Yeah, that's a pretty good price, I thought, for that size of chunk.
Yeah, I don't really know. You know what I mean? Like I said, I would just think, like I seen a guy that hooked up a drill like a Milwaukee to a bicycle one time, and he'd
Yeah.
ride it, dude. It was crazy, dude. Seeing him take
Yeah.
off and trying to hang on that fucking thing, I was like, damn.
Yeah, he ran it like a friction drive. The one I
Yeah,
saw, at least.
yeah. I think the one I seen might have had a drop shaft. It was like an old bicycle with a drop shaft, and they just chucked it right to it. You know what I mean? Mounted the battery down with like some Velcro and shit or something. Ran a little pull trigger to it and hit it up on the handlebars. You know what I mean? It was real
Yeah.
generic as it could be.
It
I hope my
works.
fucking hub motorbike puts me on my ass.
Well, you're Farquad, the 48 volt 1000-watt eBay electric bike conversion kit I have was using a 30 amp max discharge battery, and it lugs you, man. I mean, it pulls you, but Josh, like I said, right? I don't know what his discharge is on that motor to what its potential is, right? To where
Yeah,
where
it
the
all
bigger
makes a
battery,
difference. Yeah.
right? Not so much a bigger
3,000
battery.
I've ran
I think there's
3,000
a-
watts just fine on them.
Eduardo Espinosa says C ratings can be deceptive as well. He said the other part can be deceptive. He said a lot of these fucking people are deceptive with this crap.
Yeah.
But the thing is, if you're running in 3,000 watts, I highly recommend disc brakes, like hydraulic disc
30
brakes
wants to
or
say
like
hi to
motorcycle
Yes.
brakes.
Yeah. V style brake caliper pads are not going to cut it.
Hi.
Well,
I might
I was gonna say like
Oh.
definitely not mountain bike brakes because like the Zoom hydraulic brakes will kind of
The
shit on you
president?
after a while because my
Yeah.
scooter brakes failed. Do you know that, Nick Cash?
The what
Hi.
brake? Hello.
I think it's 6-piston. What's it called? Zoom brakes.
So happy news.
I've heard of
Happy
that.
New Year.
Happy New Year.
Yeah, because mine failed on me
Say hi.
when I was commuting at work. I had to use my
You
feet.
see the president? Clarity said the president.
I almost hit a car.
All right.
I was saying no.
That happened to me on my Razor too with those red Zoom brakes, Nick.
Yeah. They're no good.
They're not good at all.
I bought a pair of like my mini bike that I have built.
Yeah.
I use hydraulic motorcycle disc brakes, but they're mini bike-ish, if that makes sense. So I
Yeah.
guess they're probably more ideal for like a 250cc dirt bike, let's just say.
That's what I actually use on my Razor.
Oh yeah, it's perfect then. Perfect. So you know where I was going with that. Yeah, and that's ideal for sure.
Because I was hitting
What?
45, 50 miles per hour and getting speed wobbles on 10-inch tires.
Yeah. That's why I don't like
What?
these high power scooters with these small little tires because it's just
I was running a 36
Not
tooth
cutting it.
sprocket.
That
Wow.
I think I said I took a mini bike and an old tractor battery and took a Ford starter and my papa welded
my
up a bracket. He got me a mini bike going with an electric motor on it when I was a kid. It was
Yeah.
crazy the way it took off, spinning tires and popping wheelies and shit. It was like all or nothing, 100%.
Before, what's it called? I actually had that bike converted back to 72 volts when it was originally 72 volts. It was having a 40, I think it's a regular 40 sprocket. It only hit 40 at the time, but it would just rip wheelies with me on it and just fucking throw me off the bike.
Right. Yeah, this one was pretty sick. Once you got going on it, it didn't top out very much. We could have fixed that with the sprocket though, but I was just a kid and I found it. And I think I didn't even know how to weld then. I was probably about 10 years old. And Papa was like later. See, the thing was, the old tractor battery I had was like, I don't know, man, it was like 3 times the size of a car battery, lead acid deal. You know what I mean? So it was super heavy. But if you didn't put it forward far enough, it would try to raise the front wheel anyway. When that starter engaged to the back wheel, whichever way we had that thing geared, it would just haul ass. But it didn't do it for very long. You'd ride it for 2 hours and it'd be dead, and you'd have to charge it all night long to be able to drive it again.
Oh,
And
that
then,
one mini bike that you had?
Yeah. We ended up putting a 5-horse Briggs. That's what got me into mini bikes.
Yeah.
Man, I put a lot of miles on mini bikes.
That's a good motor, man. Have you guys? I don't. A little bit of mini bike history for those of you that don't know. Most of you probably know this already, though. There's a great mini bike documentary on how we were using mini bikes during World War II or the Army, and they would actually parachute down with them on the
Nice.
battlefield.
Fucking
And
have them
they were
running already.
I don't know about that, but probably
Yeah, hit the
dude,
ground
hey, it's
running.
war.
That's a whole new
It's
meaning,
war.
dude. Hit the ground
Dude,
running.
They have video footage of them on 3-horsepower Briggs & Stratton motors, and it was a very good way to navigate.
Right. I can only imagine it would be. They had a 2-wheel drive version of the mini bike. I forget what they called it, but it was pretty sweet.
Oh, they're
Look,
talking about the
Bill,
big wheel Rokon.
Farquad's getting fucking stunned over here, ain't he? You guys look so small on my phone, I can barely even see him. Oh, did you see the kids a while ago? They thought Jared was the president of America there. I said he is. Oh, we lost your volume, Nick. Ain't nobody can't hear you at all. Or either y'all can't hear me.
I could hear you.
Yeah,
Yeah, you hear me? There he is.
my headset disconnected and it auto muted me.
Fucking cart keeps on getting clogged.
Mine's been doing that a little bit. It's cold up here, man. Set it down. I mean, we ain't got it set real warm in here neither, though. I keep my temperature on like 70. It's Ohio, man. It's cold. Up north into it. I got me a box of wine for the New Year's. Didn't even drink probably 2 cups of it. Fell asleep. Drank me another one tonight. Hey,
I'm never
Farquhar,
touching Monaco ever again.
you hear me all right?
Yeah.
Yeah, you're good. Yeah.
Okay. What do you guys think the potential of one of these hoverboards it would be converting something? Don't they have 2 motors in it driving them wheels since it turns the way
Yes,
it
hub
does?
motors.
Yeah. Couldn't you
Think
hook
hub
that up,
motors.
make you like an electric outfit that was 2-wheel drive?
I was thinking about possibly. It's kind of.
I got one of those fat tire bikes. I'd think putting drive wheels on both wheels would make it like a Bigfoot, like it'd be like a Bigfoot bicycle.
Honestly, I kind of want to do that with my big wheel cafe
Hmm.
racer.
What do you
Make a
think's
friction
inside them hoverboards for a battery?
Probably a
Pretty
36
good?
volt.
Yeah, I don't even know. I know it
Mary
can drive us around forever.
Jane, I heard that you that Paul Gale won a drawing with you or whatever. I was stunned. Good evening. Sorry, guys.
Hey, Jared, do you see the kids thought you was the president?
No, she didn't.
Yeah, she said, I think that's the president on there. I said, it is. That's Jared, the president.
Oh, I didn't do backdrop.
Yeah, I got a bunch of them running around tonight. I went out there, got me I got that box of wine and couldn't even drink it. This is my 3rd cup of it. Thought, hell with it. I'm going to drink me some wine tonight.
Got your bolts for the speed. All right, 72 volts, 72 miles an hour. How about that? I'm just fucking swinging at nothing here. Drill for spokes and use.
This Georgia pie cart tastes like cinnamon.
We have a guy in our community, guys. He's taken the hoverboard trash and put it on a lawnmower that he's going to use for a bicycle push trailer.
You're repurposing it. You did a great thing, dude. That's awesome.
That would he's got.
Do they even
can't
make
remember
hoverboards anymore?
now, but he just posted it. You know.
Oh, no. I've had one since they come out. Still works good.
What's that,
It worked.
hoverboard?
Yeah, hoverboard.
Yeah, I don't know what you know. I did not watch this whole video.
Oh, no.
They have these.
I don't know.
They have these new friction drive kits, and I think somebody used a hoverboard to make a friction drive kit for a bicycle.
No
Yeah.
shit.
Yeah, I would think that wouldn't be too hard to do. It's kind of
Yeah.
like a no-brainer because batteries are already there. Man, it's heavy as hell. I'll tell you that. I don't know what it is.
Yeah.
But
And
the
they-
batteries will go forever. I can drive it down to the park, watch ball games and stuff like that. Let me see if I
Yeah.
can turn this thing around.
2 little wheels with the motor built in the head. The 2 drive wheels.
I think the Russians on YouTube did it. They welded some kind of fixture to where they clamped
Don't
onto the
argue
back
with your
seat.
sister, please.
And yeah, no, they had a friction drive hoverboard.
This one's beat up a little bit.
Yeah, Leonard, I couldn't get AI to understand anything about a Merkel or anything motorized bicycle at all.
How do you know? I don't even know what brand this one is.
Goddamn
Sorry to get
AI
off
fucking
topic.
refuses to act like she can understand what fucking a motorized bicycle is.
Sorry to get
Fucking-
off topic, but Nick,
Yes.
Chance.
Here we are.
Stop
what
fighting.
kind of lures did you use for
Don't worry
trout
about it,
down in
man.
that one lake?
So I'd go to
Try to suck
Walmart
her
and
out,
get
see if it's gonna work.
bloodworms. But I have these. I
Don't fall.
have to show you. It's been so long since I fished. And I have
Oh, okay. You're gonna give it a
these
shot,
lures
see
that
if
are
it still
made
works.
in
Oh yeah, it still works.
Sweden or Finland. They're like $15, $20 lures.
Don't fall.
They look like little baby trout.
All right.
I like to use micro swivels whenever I'm throwing spawn sacks for steelhead,
Yeah.
but I've been on
How you doing, Jared?
a fly hop lately.
Fine. You fish it.
Yeah,
fish
Hop
nice.
flies.
Huh?
Oh, look at y'all's little
They
tiny
were
baby
good for you.
stuff.
I got this
Oh,
one.
okay. That's a good jig, man.
It does look like a good jig. I'd fish that.
Yeah.
It's not a jig. It's actually a hopper fly. So it's a top
Is
water
it?
fly for trout.
Yeah,
Oh,
I'd
okay.
fish it. I'd fish it. I'd still fish it like a jig, anyways. Good enough. It was
Yeah.
close enough to a jig. It seems awfully large.
It's actually pretty small.
Yeah, that did not translate.
I was kayak fishing in an inflatable raft that I got off of Amazon.
I couldn't see it. I lied.
And
I popped mine.
You what? Snagged the raft and deflated it?
No, catfish popped it.
Catfish popped it? Did it sneak up? What?
I brought it in the boat with me and it popped it.
Oh my!
Oh man.
Ah.
So I had to patch it, and I still have it to this day, and it still floats.
All right, thank goodness.
Damn.
I learned the
What about
hard
you?
way.
Tell
Have
us
padding
what
in
you
the boat. Have padding in the boat, and actually keep your arms over the boat whenever you're unhooking the catfish. Just kind of.
Damn.
So that's why I went to the plastic kayak route.
That's why I'll never own a rubber raft, man. Those things are so touchy.
Oh,
They're
they
still cool though.
very touchy.
Uh,
When you go to pull them behind boats, to go skiing with them, they'll give it that canvas cover. They put that
Yeah.
canvas cover.
Yeah. Like a
That's-
whitewater raft.
All of them
material.
need that canvas cover just to have that one layer of scuff protection.
Like what's it called? The NRS whitewater rafts.
Yeah. That's a different material though, usually. I don't know how thick your material was, but you can get really high density TPU, whatever they call it.
I thought about getting one of those for like a specific lake I like to fish, and they have a no gas motor policy, but I really like the lake because it has really good largemouth fishing there on
It's
top
worth
water
owning a
lures.
kayak. You should already own one. You said you got something inflatable at least, so that's good to hear. At least you are.
Oh, I was fishing
And I have
this
a
one
gun
lake
boat.
one time. I was fishing this one lake. I caught these nice big fish. I was going to take them home. DNR stopped me and said, "No, this lake is only for fishing for sport. Like it's catch and release only." And it's like, huh,
Ooh,
man,
catch and release.
Catch and release, man. You can't take them home. You can't eat them.
Barbless hooks.
Well,
Yeah.
that's the thing is with some of these lakes, it's actually a good thing because what they're basically doing is working on like certain like programs and stuff for like the DNR programs, like hatcheries and such. They do it with salmon and stuff.
It's funny because over here we're not allowed to fish too close to the hatchery in Lake Mead. But I'm like not spitting distance, but I could be about 200 feet from the hatchery. I still don't catch.
I don't catch shit.
Is Lake Mead even still there?
Yes.
Yeah, there was a puddle there when I went by during last year.
Yeah, it's the puddle, man. I remember going there.
You could
I
see
remember-
where everybody built up,
I mean, I remember going to the golf course there. Swimming in the lake was huge.
Oh, no,
You know?
your golf course is a brown terraformed area, dude. It
Yeah, I
needs
know.
years.
Yeah.
It's got sprinklers.
I mean,
iguana poison.
I remember going to the country club there, and when I see pictures of it now, it's all like a barren wasteland, man. It's like
It's terrible. They need more water, man. They need a good rainstorm to build that thing up.
well, they need more than a damn rainstorm.
Okay, they're gonna need a couple rainstorms.
They need a guy to get drunk and pee it back up, man.
Yeah, it was. It would be. It needed some water. It did. But I seen the Rio Grande. You could go walk across it. It was sand on both sides. I'm like, that don't look right. Colorado had stopped last time I went across it. I thought this was the Colorado River, man. Wait, ain't there no current?
What's that fucking mud puddle, man?
This is a mud puddle. What are y'all doing? Well, I mean, we get water from above us, so I guess if they ran out of water, we could run out of water. Happy New Year's, Mary's Gigs. I'm glad you had a great last year and hope you have a thriving, great, perfect year coming up.
Have you thought about eating iguana before?
There used to be no fish in Lake Mead. Back in the day, there was no fish in Lake Mead. Never was.
No, they made it.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know what who's filling it up. I'm not exactly sure what rivers are filling it. But then surely there was some sort of natural trout or something that used to throw in that water.
Well, back in the 70s when I was there was no. I mean, back in the 70s when I was there, when it was a real lake and there was actually businesses around the lake, everything was thriving. There was no fish in the lake. You never see anybody fishing there because there was no fish in the lake back in the 70s.
That tastes like lead.
Well, I think there's fish there. Probably not.
There's fish there now, but it's useless now. It's pointless now. The lake's drying up.
Yeah, our bays here are so much bigger than it. Just the bayous and bays. You're like, yeah, they're way bigger than it. You're like, I know. I don't know how deep those center parts are. I mean, I believe there's still some, water left in there, but it's when Lake Mead started drying up and stuff, they've been finding all kinds of bodies and stuff, and they're back from the old mob days. They found a couple of barrels. They found a couple of barrels in there and a couple of skeletons and cement shoes, and they found all kinds of the old bodies and stuff they couldn't find back in the 30s and 40s and stuff. They found them in Lake Mead. But, they still find them now. They found some old barrels in there, and a couple of kids come and reported it, and the cops came out to check out the barrels and stuff, no bodies and stuff inside there, Yeah.
Ever tried these Life's Adventures? These Crossmans?
Where are they?
They're the Crossman .22s.
You know, oh, what are they?
Pellets.
Pellets?
Yeah.
No. No.
You said
Hey,
That's
frog?
that's the iguana poison I was talking about.
Oh, iguana poison.
Yeah.
Yep.
The pellet.
Oh.
Yeah.
I love it. You can go iguana hunting down in South Florida.
I mean, you guys
Yeah.
have no
All over
limit for
Florida.
them.
Anywhere you go in Florida, there's a damn iguana, man. Anywhere in South Florida, you get down about the halfway mark in Florida, man,
Down.
iguana,
They're falling out of trees all winter,
man,
yard,
they all over the place, man.
You guys have no limit
eating
on
cat
them.
food.
You gotta be careful, man, because they will chase you. They will try to bite you and stuff. They're mean as fuck, man.
That's
They're
what I'm
mean
saying.
as hell.
People really preach on like good shop placement because like they're mean. You don't want to get bitten.
Yeah. You know, you chop their tail off. Their tail stays alive for about a couple of days or whatever, a few days.
Yeah, they'll drop it because
Yeah.
sometimes they'll drop it. Yeah, they're weird creatures, but I hear they taste good.
Mary, yeah, it's a little south of Tampa, and that's where the whole lizard thing started happening. I had not been part of it. Tastes good, even, huh? I love
Tastes
it. For already thinking about the advantages of how iguana steak maybe, or just like a fricassee, you know.
I know people do like curry with it.
Some curry, iguana curry. Man, how did I not think of curry? I'd eat it though. I'd try one. I'm sure it probably doesn't taste bad.
You usually have to slow roast it.
Frog and other reptiles and all, they all have tasted okay so far.
They all taste like chicken.
With all of them. I didn't really notice a lot of difference in any of them.
Just expect it to be like a leaner version of like frog, like more chicken flavor.
More chicken flavor. Snake. I've eaten quite a bit of snake, and every time it was a white meat, but it's it's more like a chicken. There's not enough.
Well, you know what one lesbian frog said to the other lesbian frog, don't you? We really do taste like chicken.
They did not.
Maybe I need to use these for like bullfrogs down by the river.
Oh, y'all have big bullfrogs?
Oh yeah.
Big ones?
Yes, nice size ones.
Ah.
Moderate size, yeah.
Do y'all eat bullfrogs there?
Yeah, if I can catch one on like a little soft plastic lure, I'll take the advantage of a bullfrog.
I would eat a bullfrog. I ain't gonna lie. I would probably try to get 5 at least. Hoping.
Because some frogs are
5.
Some frogs are dumb enough to bite a lure.
Dude, you can a bullfrog can be fished and caught and trapped, and he's quite a little animal.
What's up?
What's up?
Ever take a bullfrog with a firecracker in his mouth? Oh man.
No, we don't.
What?
Torture. We don't condone.
Oh man, you
never
time.
did. Let's be glad.
had a good time when I was a kid, man.
Yeah.
Would eat anything but tofu.
Anything but tofu, huh? I haven't had a lot of tofu before.
I haven't either, but one
Yeah.
little flavor.
There ain't no taste to tofu, man.
There's nothing there. It's not.
It's just soy, isn't it?
Yeah,
No.
it's just soy is all it is.
Yep,
But
that's what I heard.
It's all the way down to white though, so they've taken everything from it. It's plain blah.
Bride of Bike Guy says head cheese. Ugh.
Ugh.
Oh,
Oh.
Hey, head cheese is really good.
it's not so bad.
No,
What?
Head cheese is really good.
man. Brother, man.
It takes a different kind of head cheese kind of people. Chicken was the
I
great
just feel
T-Rex.
insulted.
No, chickens were the great T-Rex. That's the long lost lineage of T-Rex.
No soy, thanks. Let it for the soy boys.
Head cheese rock, you full of shit. I don't know. I've never had head cheese, so I really don't know.
Souse. That's what it's called. Souse. Head cheese. Souse. You ever see the pork souse inside the sandwich display at the grocery store where all the lunch
No.
meats are?
We don't have that kind of deli.
No?
It must not get a lot. Does Boar's Head do it?
Huh?
Boar's Head?
Yeah. It's called
Yeah.
souse head cheese. Yeah.
I haven't. Yeah. But I
Look in your deli section next time. Ask the lady next time you go to the deli. Ask the lady if they sell sauce. It's head cheese.
I will make sure to ask them that I'm gonna. Yeah. Yeah.
And it actually doesn't. Actually does not taste like. It's not really cheese. It's brain matter with mixed with meat.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
But it tastes pretty good. It actually tastes pretty good.
Oh, it does taste pretty good, huh?
Yeah.
Oh, I don't drink.
You don't need a drink.
Oh, it definitely sounds like something you need to be drunk for.
No. I had some for lunch today.
Oh, ouch. A liver with onions is different. It's a liver. We haven't chopped up any brains at this point.
Okay, have you had a raw beef liver?
Yeah, not raw. We don't eat raw beef liver.
Why not?
Who eats it raw?
Raw.
When you cook it, you take all the vitamins out of it, man.
Oh, no.
Chinese restaurant pond koi.
Fucking
He
got
looks
it
baffled.
right out of the cow trying to gnaw it down.
I'm baffled myself.
He said, I like it hot and fresh. Still twitching.
Know who used to eat when he was alive? Know who used to eat raw beef liver?
Who?
Boss Hog on the Dukes of Hazzard.
Huh.
Yeah.
Interesting.
That's where I got it from. So I tried it. I loved it, man.
No,
I thought it was gross at first, but it actually tastes pretty good.
I'm not weak and picky, but not everything tastes good just because I used to eat it.
Apparently, there is a 15% off everything on treatland.com.
15% off everything, guys. They're going out of business.
No, they're not. But you might as well be. Treatland.
Do you eat smoked carpet at all?
What is that?
Huh?
Smoked what?
Carp. Carp.
But we have ours. Of course, I would probably eat a smoked carp. But we have ours.
I've never tried that before with the common carp.
All right, who joined with their TP on? Oh, of course.
Well, turkey tails and
Maybe next time I go fly fishing, I might try for a small carp and see how I think it tastes.
you gotta smoke it, man. Or to make it taste real good, you gotta smoke it. Just make sure you find rolling paper big enough for it.
All of us.
I have to find like a good clean tasting wood that like burns nice.
Yeah.
Oh,
Don't use pine. Don't use pine, man.
I'm using cherry.
Sorry
Yeah,
about the
mesquite.
feedback there for a minute, guys. I had to find the TV remote to mute it.
Very good.
Hey, Tannenboy, what were you doing earlier? Were you printing hips and kneecaps for Donald Trump's golden era of America?
What? No? What was I doing earlier? Oh, I was working on this brake lever for the race bike. I'm redoing the brakes, so so I bought a different brake lever that's a little more compact than the other one, and I got another dual banjo bolt, and that's the right size. And then I got custom sized brake lines that are going to be specifically for the left and right side front brakes.
No, I was in reference to when you was not in your room, and all I seen was the computer lights on your supercomputer, and your chair sitting there empty. So I thought I thought maybe you were printing hips and kneecaps for Donald Trump's golden age of America.
I was eating dinner.
I might need a Scooby
I
Doodle.
had some breakfast food for
show.
dinner. It's pretty good.
What,
No breaks,
eggs and
just
bacon?
breakfast. Yeah, I ate a little bit of hot sauce on there too.
Did you call and get your girlfriend's approval to eat without her?
Oh no,
What's awesome?
she doesn't even respond to me anymore.
Dang, it already went out the window, huh?
Yeah, I know. 2 weeks, haven't even.
You gotta stick it out, dude. Stick it out anyways. Dude.
You
Don't
didn't play any of that mind game with her, did you? What do you call that? Minecraft or something?
Oh, Minecraft? No, I've been trying to play Minecraft.
No, that's where you met her, right? Was on Minecraft?
No, I didn't meet her on Minecraft.
Oh, this is
Met her
a
online.
different girl?
No, same girl.
Oh, I thought you said you met her on the Minecraft game.
No, I've just been playing Minecraft with her.
Well, I'm gonna hop off for the night, guys.
Yeah, have a good night,
Yeah, have a good night, Farquad.
Thanks for hanging out with us, brother. We always love having you.
Alright. I'll update you guys if I ever get like a new motor or something, like maybe like a 79cc from Harbor Freight.
No, we'll keep up with what you got going right now.
Man, you got a bunch of builds going on, Farquad. You got the 2-stroke to do and that 3,000 watt motor to do with your far driver.
Yeah, that far driver's gonna go on the roof again.
Don't ever stop halfway through, man.
Well, I think you got enough irons in the fire. You should maybe finish those 2 projects before you go on to the next ones.
Yeah, I know. I still got that one bike. I really like the freaking mag wheel bike that I really like dearly.
You let Jared and what's his name, Willard, con you out of running the mag wheels. I would have ran it right out of the gate.
Ran him too. I don't fucking tell anyone. I'm no tick.
Look what happened.
Jared's the last person that would con
balls.
someone out of doing something like that.
Get it.
All I'm gonna do is just basically tune the carburetor and she's back to good again.
Why the hell is it so dark in here tonight? Must be that snow.
So yeah, that's all I'm gonna do with that one bike the one I got from Facebook. Is basically try to like find like a spoke wheel for the front and run a rim brake for it, pretty much.
So I just ran into, when I was trying to log on back in the Jared's channel, a guy that 5 years ago on YouTube, he had one of those blue Cranbrooks with a 2-stroke. He got it up to 76 miles an hour.
What the hell did he? What did he? Who's the dude that had it?
Oh, I didn't save it. I got so many people saved in my subscribed. It's crazy. I could never find it anyway. I don't remember who he was.
Did it have an orange tack on it? Like an orange tack?
No, he had a black speedometer, one of those
was it the iMac
ones like
one of the cheap ones
like Raul's got. It's kind of
Did you have a guy following him in the car?
Tangled combined.
Yeah, the cheap one.
Was there some guy was there a guy following him in the car?
No, the guy that was they unloaded that Cranbrook and a dirt bike out of the back of a pickup truck. It looked like they were in Arizona or New Mexico.
Are you talking about the UFO built?
No, it was just a 2-stroke on a Cranbrook. He was doing a top speed run 5 years ago.
Oh.
Okay.
What? So it was just like a motorized bike motor, or was it like a dirt bike motor on one?
No, it was a regular 2-stroke gas, like what we're building.
Oh, weird.
I don't know if it was a Piaggio or something Ken built, or that other guy in California, or who. I don't know.
That's crazy.
But I just know that he proved it on camera. Even the guy that was following with the dirt bike was proving it. He was doing 76 flat out. He was real lightweight, probably like 5'4" or something, maybe less than 100 pounds, 110 pounds. He was getting it, though, I'll tell you that.
Damn.
They should put my ass on that bike. I got 80.
I kind of wish I had my camera running when I did mine, man.
I
I
do
really wish
too. I'd love to see 93.5 kilometers an hour.
Yeah.
miles per hour.
Ring Snag needs a test junkie.
Me.
A test junkie. I just need
I think
some
he means
skinny
crash
like
dummy.
110, 120 pounder when I get done building this Minarelli that's got the balls to ride it to the
Hey,
full
I'm
out.
I'm 130, but I'll ride it.
Because
Why
I
not?
think it could. I think I could blow about 100 miles.
I'm 108 pounds.
So I'll tell you right now, the fastest I ever rode a Widowmaker stroker that I built was a 1970s Harley. 176 is what I got it to back in the 70s.
Yeah.
So trust me, I know how to build
I bet
them.
I bet you're maybe a little slimmer than you. Yeah.
I only weigh
Yeah,
110 pounds.
I was 175 then.
Oh.
And I'm 279 now. So I was about 100 pounds lighter. Whole lot meaner, and I had bigger balls. 'Cause let
So
me
it was
tell you,
110.
76 an hour, it's like a blur, man. And you get a death wobble on one of them Sportsters back in the 70s.
You're dead.
No, you ain't dead, but I'll tell you what, when you let off that frickin' throttle when it comes to rolling slow and stop, man, I don't know if I felt like shitting myself, but I can tell you this, I had no color left in my skin. I was ghost white.
Ugh.
I think from the factory, they'd only do like 109. I punched it out 20 thousandths over. Right from brand new from the factory. I tore it apart in my dad's step shop. Trued the flywheel and punched it out, bored it out. Balanced it. But yeah, I know some old tricks from way back in the days. Some shit these younger guys, and even like the ones that are building them with the CNC cases and stuff. Yeah, all that shit ain't necessary.
What? It won't make you fat?
That's like Trent. I bet you I could build him an engine and it'd throw him over 100.
Oh, I don't know about 100. Yeah, maybe so.
Just get MS 460, man.
But you know, he'd probably
those
roll to
really
his
only
death
good for
though,
about
going that
60.
fast.
There's an MS 660. What size
No,
is that?
I think
I'm
that
gonna hop
Minarelli I
off the
ran
internet,
into
guys.
that's a 55 millimeter piston or 60 millimeter piston that hit 100 with my build on it.
Well, 60, of course, it would hit. It would probably hit closer to 100, but you'd have to do a custom stroke on it too.
Well, yeah.
you'd
Custom
have to
crank, balanced, get it to about 80-85% balance factor, 90% balance factor.
Well, I mean that all. I don't know what balance factor depends, or what balance factor is
You
bigger
can't
for.
get no 100 because our math is off. You know that based on standard and metric and time on the clock.
60 millimeter.
60 millimeter. Hey, I'll
What
be in the
is that?
60
What,
mil
like a-
club.
what- how big is the 660? The MS 660?
Not 60, I don't think.
No?
I don't think.
What
so.
engine you got,
Something that
Leonard?
Ken Hinch came up with.
Are you running a Minarelli 60?
They don't even have a Minarelli 60 yet.
Yeah, I thought I seen it. Is it a 55 then? 56 millimeter? Somewhere in there. I just seen it here like a week or two ago. I was thinking around ordering.
Ken Hinson
a couple of
came up
them.
with a 660.
So I'll tell you the reason why I like those Minarelli so much.
How big that
The
was?
guy just picked one up and put it on YouTube. It was a 1914 or 1912 bicycle, and it had a big jug Minarelli on it, and it was doing over 100.
Damn.
He said it was a barn find. It had like 1,400 miles on it. He paid like $7,000 for it. It's a bicycle.
Damn.
He's on YouTube.
Yeah, I know Pink Lady in 460, but that Ken Compton says that his is a 660.
660.
Yeah, not 460, 660.
Well, Ken Hinson came out with a 660.
I don't know. That Ken Compton says that's what he's running.
Yeah.
Compton.
KX85 cylinder and CNC case 48 stroke is 47 millimeter bore is going to be nightmarish, Leonard. I guess Leonard Aurora.
Leonard's doing a KX85 still. That's cool.
Mine's a 54. Mine's 54 millimeter.
Ryan, me, and that other dude that shall not be named. It's a saw.
What's the 60 then? 660.
Huh?
090 is a 66 millimeter big bore kit, Mossy says. Who makes a 090?
I think
Ken Henson makes one. He tried to sell me one. I said no.
Anyway, I don't think you got to go to all those bigger ones to get what I could get out of something that's half that.
Mm, I think, well, I don't know.
It's all in the port work and the matching and stuff in the case and balancing the crank.
But people are forgetting one thing: the motorized bicycle is made for a fun ride. You know, have fun with. You know.
Well, I got nothing against anybody going slow. You know, like you. You're not like
me.
Yeah, like me.
Yeah, Jared just wants to live longer. There's no shame in the game.
That's it, man.
Jared's all about speedy delivery and making money while he's riding. So, you know.
Oh, I have turned to it. It's a dark
30, 35. He wants to live longer. There's nothing wrong with that. No shame in his game.
35. Oh, that would be nice. I can't deny. But the bike suspension just doesn't hold high speeds well.
No, it depends on who builds your suspension for you.
I know you need to get out in the road. You can't be riding on the shoulder.
I might know a guy that knows how to build suspension too, you know.
Yeah. I use a fully suspended
You know,
one.
here, I'll tell you funny. The Harley guys used to come in. My stepdad's Hells Angels gang, he was the president of over in Nebraska, the chapter there in Iowa. And they used to throw a fit at me when their springs would go out in their front forks. I told them to go down to the Yamaha guy and get their spring. They didn't believe me until they went there and actually found out their Harley front end wasn't Harley at all. It was Chinesium made.
Chinesium.
Oh, they'd get so freaking pissed off at me. They'd make me go order it because they were too embarrassed.
Damn it.
But, yeah, back in the day, Harley wasn't all Harley.
Harley Davidson.
Good night, Willard. You have a great
Oh, yeah, I used to throw that joke at him, too.
Truss and leaf spring. There's one guy who's got a truss and leaf spring front end. We only know one person with it.
But let's live, up and running PC says.
Let's live.
Hey, Life's Adventure, did you verify that police cruiser speedometer wasn't broken by chance?
Ooh.
Or did he
His,
show you that on the radar gun?
He showed it on the radar thing.
Oh, you know that they get trees that stand still that show that they move 140 mile an hour too, right? You know that, right?
No.
No, that's a fact. I'm just telling you.
I don't know. That's what he showed me. That's all I could take him at because I didn't have no speedometer on the bike. So, I mean, I did, but I don't think it was working.
Yeah, well, most of those for the bicycles only go to 50 anyway, so you'd have been pegged.
Well,
But still, even
other
if
than
you hit
that, the
50,
speed
that
would
was
just
a good
wrap around
trip.
the other way.
Considering your size and your age, if you hit 50, you were still doing a good trip, Life's Adventure.
Mm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
MS 090, 070, still they're short stroke. Cowie is more stroke than bore for 18,000 RPM stock. That's your speed, not big bore, flat top, not that's theirs slow. What? Cowie is just a different animal. Huh. Yeah, Cowie is just a different animal.
Oh, what do we got in that chrome-looking thermos there, Jared? What are we hiding in there? You got some of that Wapatui Florida Punch?
Sweet tea.
Oh, of course.
It's only sweet tea. That's all. I don't. Yeah, I won't. You won't be finding me.
sure.
You're nipping the vodka in that, aren't you? Come on, come clean with us. You get enough just on that weed buzz on your bong, don't you?
Pretty much. I found my sin. I like it. I'm stuck with it. Yeah, the sweet tea, cigarette, and weed. I'm happy. All my sins.
When he hits that bong, I don't think he's smoking. I don't think he's smoking weed. I think he's smoking tobacco, making us think he's smoking weed.
I like that one too.
I doubt it. He's probably got little white crystals on them buds. He's got the purple and red hairs and purple haze with the white crystals, man. He's getting 100% THC on top of his bud. I don't know. I heard Florida's got really good weed. New York, California, and Colorado. Colorado tests, they guarantee the percentage when they sell it if you look up Green Solutions.
Straight to Valhalla. Oh, he's going to be chroming his mouth and heading for Valhalla.
I crashed and burned. Technically a violent death. Straight to Valhalla. Oh, you seen what the hell's the name of that movie where they're spraying that chrome paint on
Mad
their
Max.
teeth?
What I'm talking about.
Mad Max.
Yeah, Mad Max in it.
Leonard Earl is Mad
I
Max.
heard there was a rash of people doing that thing there, chroming their faces and
Yeah. Leonard, you got to change the color. You can't use orange crush bikes. You got to have like the rusty look. That's what they were building all them vehicles out of. They were all like rusted out.
Hey Jared, do you ever go around your neighborhood or around town looking for old bikes that people throwing out or anything?
Every day when I'm delivering, dude, I'm always keeping my eye out for it.
He's in the bike capital world of America.
Yeah, they throw them out all the time.
Hey, aside from me, we have mountains over here of bicycles. You know, just on the side of the street. I remember riding down the bike trail once, and I saw like I kid you not, like probably a 20-foot pile of bicycle parts just strewn on the sidewalk. It was crazy.
Yeah, I would have been out there scooping some up.
Yeah,
So-
I just didn't want to get too close to all their stuff because I
So I want to make an
trying to
announcement.
get shot or whatever, or
Just
stabbed with a
started
needle.
guys on the channel.
And I'm dead.
Yes,
I'm
what
gonna
is
start
that?
my channel this next week. I'm gonna remodel my basement, and it's gonna be up for guesses what I'm doing when I build these bin-looking things. Whoever gets it right, I'll give them one custom, all steel, made by me, gas bike frame.
For what?
If they what?
If they guess what it is in the bins that I'm building.
Is it
I'm
for
gonna-
anything? Can you give us hints?
No, there's no hints. Whoever guesses it gets one custom frame built by me free. I'll pay for the shipping, all the steel, all the welding I'll do.
Shit.
I know. I already know.
No, you
You're
don't.
building a motorized bike, right? There, I win.
No,
No, the bins that he's building.
I'm rebuilding my entire basement, remodeling the whole thing. I'm going to build bins, BINSs. If you can
Are you going
figure
to show?
out what
Are you going
they're
to show us
for,
them?
and you can tell me what they're for, you'll win one custom, all steel built frame that'll look like a Fat Moto. And it's going to be Harley grade steel.
Is it going to be the fat tire version or the?
No, it's going to be like the Rover, but it'll be wide glide on the front and rear. You'll be able to put up to a fat tire or the single, either one.
Okay.
But
When are you
yeah,
going to be done with the bins?
I'm going to start them this week coming up, the second week of January.
What are we building with the bins?
Yeah, that's what we get to find out.
Yes. Nice try, Jared. Nice try. That didn't work.
Well, I'm sorry,
You
guys.
gotta-
Hey, we got to get him on a day where he's not thinking about it.
Yeah.
You're not going to get me. It's going to be a straight look. The frame that I'm willing to build, including the front end, so all you'll need is your own rims and tires, your own motor, whatever. It's probably going to be at least about $500 value, custom frame. And I'll
Are they gonna
prove
be-
it's custom. I'll prove I built it.
Is it going to be reinforced in like the areas where the steel or where the aluminum felt fakers will crack?
No, it's going to be gusseted elsewhere, but it
Oh,
will be gusseted.
But it won't. But it won't have like a solid.
It won't crack. I'm talking Harley Davidson grade steel here, pal. It's going to be
Yeah,
about
fair
a 100-pound frame.
He's gonna use the bins for root veggies.
And you'll be able to use through axle rims and tires on it if you want.
Basement. He did say basement. I did hear basement. I don't
Yeah,
know
it's a basement
what-
remodel.
I'll
But if
leave
you
it-
guys can guess what the bins are going to be for, I'll give you one clue. They're going to be 4 foot by 8 foot bins, and they're going to be 9 inches deep.
You're gonna bury some bodies in there.
for bodies.
Not 9 inches.
Over the bodies. So you take the bins, you line them, you put sulfuric acid, you put a body in there, you put the lid on it, you dump the sludge.
I figure it'll take you guys about a year. All your guesses you put in the comment thing, and then I'm going to have a thing that'll pick off when it hits the right answer, and it'll alert me.
Well, here's 4 feet.
4 feet by 8 feet. So think about a 4 foot by 8 foot sheet of drywall or wall paneling or 3/4 plywood or whatever. 9 inches deep, though. There will be multiple bins.
It's for burying seed potatoes.
But anyway, you'll put your guesses on my channel when I open her up next week. And whoever gets it right wins first.
And root crops. Probably rutabagas and radishes.
No, but they're going in his basement.
It's going in my basement in the dark, so it's nothing to grow anything. It won't grow anything.
Microgreens, microgreens, guys.
No,
Mushrooms.
no.
It'll grow mushrooms.
Mushrooms. We already have mushroom out there. Brian the bike guy threw mushrooms out early on, but apparently mushrooms aren't the thing.
No.
Yeah, this
No
guy doesn't
food.
do shrooms.
No food.
Not even mushrooms. Okay.
I'll give you one more hint.
Oh, don't give it away.
Each bin will produce $9,600 cash crop, but it's not food.
Oh.
Maybe it is mushrooms.
No, it ain't mushrooms. It ain't weed. It ain't hashish. It ain't cocaine.
I was gonna say coke.
It ain't heroin.
Fentanyl.
It ain't what's
Oh,
that?
you're starting a lab. I
Hey man,
love
street
it.
value here of that stuff in here in Portland, you know. Ooh man, you could probably
Man.
make $9,600 a month.
You could flip that shit. You could cut it. You could cut it, double your money.
Blue Sky Crystal Meth.
Oh, I like it. It's got a good ring to it.
No, it's not saffron either, although that's noted as the highest cash crop outside of weed.
Yeah.
Ginger?
No. It's not food. It's not an edible.
Ginseng, baby. Ginseng.
Worms.
No,
clone-
ginseng. The next
Morel, not Morels.
ginseng is the next highest cash crop outside of saffron.
Is there going to be dirt that goes in the in these bins?
Can't tell you.
Mm.
Yeah. It's peyote buttons. Peyote buttons.
No, it's not. It's not peyote. And it's not
we're
what's that? Masculine or mescal or whatever.
Nothing
Oh.
drug. Nothing drug related.
Oh, what about those
Nope.
worms that eat flesh? So that way you can make mounts.
That's
you
a
know?
flesh-eating bacteria, Jared. I don't think worms eat flesh.
That's what
And
they're
it ain't mosquitoes, and it's not bed bugs, it ain't cockroaches.
Eat bed bugs.
No, they eat flesh. I got a guy who got those Egyptian beetles that fucking eat flesh off of bones for making mounts.
Ah.
European mounts. You know, the nice clean skull. Looks perfect. You're like, damn, how'd they get that perfect? It's some goddamn little beetles ate every little bit of it.
Well, I'm gonna take a guess. Either rhubarb, bean sprouts, chicory, white asparagus.
Not a guess, dude. That's a
That's
little.
all food. I just said it's
Nothing
not
food related.
human edible. It's not
It's
a
not-
consumptible product. Cannot
Is it-
consume it. You can't ingest it. You can't.
It's for hydro
You
dipping.
can't diarrhea.
animals-
You can't intake it. You can't do none of that.
Is it animal food?
Can't tell you that one either.
Ooh.
$1 Harley Davidson sandwich.
It's not a Harley Davidson sandwich either, Jared.
It's what Mozzie said. I had a $20 Harley Davidson sandwich.
Why is this fire button locked? Oh,
Yeah.
my batteries are dead.
See this?
I thought I just changed these suckers. My charger ain't working now for my vape. Oh, I see. I didn't change them.
Are they going to be? They're going to be on the floor.
No, none of the bins will be on the floor. They'll be erected.
Wow, we're growing weed, man.
They'll be what?
No. This is more valuable than weed, brother. $96 a bin.
LG or yeast? Yeast.
Yum!
Yeast you can grow out of thin air. Yeast is in the air you breathe right now. Come on. You can do better than that. Like I said, it's going to take you a year probably to guess and win. It ain't an easy one.
Square watermelons.
Why is the fire key still locked?
Legs.
Come on.
What else was there? I seen Life's Adventure that mushroom guy posted a long version of his trailer build. I didn't get a chance to watch it yet, but about a little 8-minute one or something.
Oh, hey, speaking of the trailer, I found one for you. It's $87 on Amazon, dude.
$87.
Yeah. And it has regular car tires on it. You buy it, chop it down, and it'll fit right on a bicycle.
Whoa.
It's 86 inches wide. It was 8 feet long. And it pops up to 8 feet tall.
How does it happen? And this was for a pull behind a car
Yeah.
situation? You think it could
Yeah.
be
But
modified?
it's light enough. If you cut it in half, you could pull it behind on your bicycle. So for $86, you can make 2 of them, and they're heavy duty. Hold like 1,200 pounds. So if you cut it in half, it's 600 pounds. 3-inch square tubing for the frame, and regular 14-inch trailer tires.
Oh. Yeah, I noticed that people are building these bicycle trailers that they keep trying to use bicycle wheels, and I'm like, guys, why don't you go grab a set of
They're
nice
putting
wheels?
too much effort into it when you can buy a car trailer and whack it in half with a freaking $39 Harbor Freight die grinder, 6-inch die grinder, and whack it.
Bicycle wheel on your damn trailer. You can use nice heavy duty fucking go-kart wheels.
But you know, in Illinois, license venture, you got to pay trailer tax. Illinois is an all trailer tax state.
Yeah.
What is trailer tax?
Guys.
Huh?
So don't go.
Bicycle trailer and you pay tax on it?
Any trailer in the state of Illinois, you got to pay trailer tax and have a license plate on.
Really?
Oh,
bicycle
I-
trailer.
Ring Snack, I think I got it. They're
You just want
God.
that frame so bad, don't
yes,
you?
I do. I do want the frame. They're they're like bass traps for for sound insulation for like a studio.
No, come on. I already built 2 studios. It ain't that.
Well, I mean,
You
like
should
you,
already know
pack
that.
them, you pack it with insulation. You know, well, 9
No,
feet.
there's
Well,
no
I'm-
insulation going on the bins. There's no grow lights, nothing like that.
Are you growing mold?
Crop.
No, mold is not a good cash crop. If I wanted that, I could just come to Rockford and scrape it out of the air in the street.
There you go. Yeah, you
It's such a
can. Yeah.
shithole. I wouldn't even have to try to grow mold. Just go to Rockford. It's a mold hole.
Yeah. Yeah.
Portland.
No, you
20
can get mold. You can get mold anywhere in the world. It's in the air.
You're gonna use nice fat fucking high speed bearing wheels from Harbor Freight. Grab your nice little set of 10-inch 12-inch wheels. Won't get a flat because it's not running a damn bicycle tire on it.
Like I said, I think you guys' guess will take you about a year before you hit it.
But you can actually.
I'm working on it. Thinking about it.
Man, I got it. Oh, there's my Sodi. Yeah, I dropped my new phone tonight. When I got knocked off, it cracked the freaking screen. My brand new damn phone.
People building camper trailers, a bicycle camper trailer. Not just trailer, but bicycle camper trailer.
Anyway,
Yeah, I don't think I pay a tax on those.
Next week, I'll put a video out probably every day on the basement remodel.
What material are they going to be made out of?
We'll have to keep up with it.
It's
I'm
going
just
to be made out of wood. So there's no water involved. It's nothing hydroponic either. That's the last clue I get.
He's going to put balls in it, those plastic balls, and drop babies in for $80 an hour.
I dropped enough babies. I had 3 kids.
Little babies go swim around in the ball pit, and he collects some money at the other end.
I'm too old for any more kids, man. I'm done with that. 37 is the oldest son, and the twins are 32. I'm
Or some of those,
out of the house.
those make good money.
When I want to do it. No, Leonard Royal, it will not be essential oils. It will not be no plant that creates essential oils. You'll never make $9,600 by a 4x8 foot grid plant.
Yeah, he's going for Bitcoin mining. Setting up himself a mining rig.
And it's not hemp either. You guys are wasting your guesses. You're going to put them on my YouTube channel. Like I said, the first person that hits it wins.
It's not for It's not for Bitcoin mining. You're not making like a server.
I'll put it this way: as soon as they hit it, I will pay for 2-day free shipping right to their house.
All right. Well, we'll be looking forward.
Damn.
Like I said, you guys are wasting your guesses. It's a tough one, trust me. It'll take you guys about a year to figure it out. Yeah, you can make silver, by the way. There's a guy on YouTube that shows you how to make it from chemicals at 100% purity. There's a YouTube guy, I can't think of his name. He's making silver right out of thin air using just laboratory chemicals.
Things like silver nitrate and stuff. So he's paying for it ultimately.
Well, yeah, but he's actually making, what did he make the last trip? He made 46 pure ounces, and he ended up making like 15 grand after expenses.
Oh, so with just work alone, you could actually make money from it, huh?
You can conjure up about 15 grand every week.
Oh.
Cash money.
Real alchemy, baby. Real alchemy.
Yeah, you must have seen his channel too then, huh, Jared?
That's cool. That's a cool one. I didn't know to chase gold when I was younger, but apparently there was a lot of places to chase gold. I didn't care. I honestly didn't care enough about my future. Gold's worth a lot more now, though. Land too. It didn't buy enough land. Should have bought more land. Turns out it's valuable too.
Well, they make land every day. You know, somebody buys naked raw land and they turn around and sell it for a loss.
God.
Yeah.
Sperm farm. Bride about that. No, it's not a sperm farm.
Oh my God, he's down there filling up at 1 cup at a time.
Oh.
Growing diamonds.
That
No.
is.
They do that in laboratories. This is not laboratory.
Starting his own bank.
Art? It's not art related.
No, it's not art related at all. It's a cash crop, and it grows in a 4x8 grid, 32 square feet, 9 inches deep per bin.
Money
$9,600 per bin, cash.
growing.
And I can't grow enough of it.
Never grow enough.
It's not human consumptible. It's not.
It's gotta be ginseng, man.
vegetarian crop or any of that.
It's gotta be ginseng.
No,
Gotta be ginseng.
that's consumable. It's not human consumptible in any way, shape, and or form.
Uh-huh. Uh-oh.
What is it used for?
You can't turn it into anything that'll be human consumptible either. It's used for cash. Lots of it. Cannonboy will probably figure it out. He's already working hard. No, it's not anthrax. It's not even military grade anthrax. It ain't nothing that'll kill anybody either.
Carbon chain.
Yeah, you know what? Come to think of it, it probably would if you did try to eat it or liquefy it and drink it. It probably would kill you.
Roll of Scotch tape down there.
Being good.
Self-organizing them on a sheet.
But like I say, it's a tough one. It'll take you guys probably a year of guessing to figure it out. Maybe less. Tannenboy will probably get it. He's going to work overtime now. You know his wheels turning.
You can't have enough Cuban sandwiches. Well, that's cool. I'm glad that you got something going on, Ringsnag. That sounds really fun.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. I had so many irons in the fire, man. I've been trying to clean up this upstairs of the house, the basement. I relined all the bikes down there, but they've all got to go up to the attic. So I got to have that whole basement clean for this next week. But I'm going to be working on that basement next week, morning, noon, and night until it's done.
Oh my God! No, it's not a damn basement abortion clinic.
Let me put it this
Damn,
way.
you guessed it.
Let me put it this way. I should make about $6 million a year out of a 400 square foot basement.
Billboard out that says, "You rape them, we scrape them."
Oh God! Just because I said I built 70s motorcycles doesn't mean it's a back alley 70s style venture.
Slap club pop. What a lot of stop.
It ain't wigs for women either.
Whatever, it's a good one.
Coat hanger abortion clinic. No, that's like 70s.
Exactly models. Oh, it's another one. Thank you, Swedish bikini team. Comes in, lays out. I like the throw.
I can't wait to see all you guys' guesses on my channel. This will be fun.
And maybe make a few tips.
It's the whole reason I'm doing it, to see all the hilarious responses.
Yeah, well.
I'll have to probably make Jared the monitor over it.
I'm not monitoring.
Oh, come on. You got to add a little excitement to your life.
You know.
Tell you what, you be the monitor, and I'll give you one of those steel frame gas bikes. If you be the monitor. So whoever wants to be a monitor can get a frame. We'll put it to a vote.
A monitor. What's a monitor, anyways?
You get a hammer and you can eject them or whatever. They say, dumb shit that'll get you tossing other stuff.
Nobody does that. Nobody does that. Overnight beds for illegal immigrants.
Oh my God. No, that ain't either, Brian. My God. Although they might have $6 million a year if they want to live in a 400 square foot basement. I might want to go there.
Line on some of the guys who get in the damn cards. He's got a spot down in the basement. I was thinking some human trafficking stuff. I'm not gonna lie.
No sex trade or whatever they call that, where they make kids disappear.
None of that. You have to actually grow this.
Yeah, we're gonna keep feeding them, dude. Don't stop feeding the damn snakes.
It ain't snakes either. Too many of those are poisonous. And I ain't trying to get bit. It ain't spiders either. Nope, you can make good money milking spiders. Right?
Oh, it could be milking snakes.
No, it ain't milking snakes. It's not milking spiders. It's none of that milking stuff. That's too dangerous.
Hey.
Is it a plant?
No, it's not animal breeding. No plant at all. It's a cash crop that is in high demand, and there's a massive worldwide shortage because of AKA global warming, AKA climate change.
Oh, I love it. Getting in on the ground floor, guys. After he makes a few grams, maybe he'll give us a few clues. And I don't know.
6 months of my first cash out. If nobody's guessed it, but someone's came close, I'll give them free.
Okay.
But they gotta be as close as what you can stand grenades.
I'll remind them regularly of it. Bitcoin. He's growing Bitcoin.
Well, it's not a plant. It's cash crop. It's got to be animal then.
It's killer beehives.
You know, hey.
California, Arizona, New Mexico, Mexico itself. Killer bees.
Yeah, bees. You got to be bees, man.
Is it beeswax? Is it beeswax? Ring snag, is it beeswax?
You can't make that kind of money with these bugs.
No.
Okay, so
Kim Kardashian might be able
third
to.
most expensive crop you can grow. It's in high demand because of global warming or climate change, whichever you choose.
Well,
to
you're
believe
giving
in.
up too many. They could have kept guessing for a few days, you know. White mice. Oh, white mice in the labs.
Most expensive crop you can grow.
But you can moderate my channel. I'll give you the frame anyway, Tanner Boy, since you want the frame so bad that you got to be a moderate channel.
Pollinator, is that what we're going for? Up and running, pollinator. Palin. No.
Algae doesn't make that kind of money because of the dead Jared is just gonna get it all. He's on the right side of the Gulf Stream where he goes.
Algae.
It's got to be saffron, man. It's got to be saffron.
What about the brain-eating amoeba? What's that brain-eating amoeba you can catch?
Saffron only grows well over in Muslim countries. Stuff about that sand clay soil.
Oh, we got quite a cliffhanger, guys. And Ring Snag, when should we go over to your channel to make sure that we're keeping our eye out?
Lavender.
Next week.
Next week.
Lavender is in high demand.
Oh, lavender.
You'll never make nice. You'll never make nice. Think about it. Think about any cash crop in a 4 foot by 8 foot by 9 inches deep.
Dried algae?
Lavender.
Baby corn. Those little baby corns?
That'll be the world's shortest corn I ever heard.
Those baby corns you give out in Chinese restaurants, dude. Those things, those are, and they only give you like half of one in every can.
Saffron's edible.
Cork from
Vanilla's
oak trees.
edible. It's not edible. It's not human consumptionable.
It's not human consumption.
Yeah, I say that about him every time I find him in my salad, dude. I was like,
kelp? Yes.
You could get kelp where Jared's at too. So it ain't kelp, it ain't seaweed. It's the third most expensive crop, and you ain't gonna find it by Googling up the answer because I know what it is. Good night, Bride Bite guy. Have a good one.
yeah, no, good night, guys. It was really fun hanging out with y'all tonight. I enjoyed
Susan's
it.
gone, I'll tell you.
The saffron. He's like, fuck that, man. I'll look it up. It's going to keep showing up saffron. I know that. I mean, it's going to be high.
Vanilla. Is it vanilla?
Bamboo.
It's not vanilla.
Bamboo.
Bamboo.
Bamboo. How the heck are you gonna
Teak
grow
wood?
bamboo in the
Is it
basement?
teak wood?
So the bamboo for pandas, the panda kind.
Is it teak wood?
No, it ain't teak wood.
Bonsai trees.
It's not balsa.
Trees.
Bonsai trees.
Not bonsai tree. You can turn any tree into a bonsai tree, by the way. Just put a tree in a pot. It's
Wasabi?
based on the pot
Microgreens, chilies.
Bird dock or Velcro. No, it's not Velcro. $6 bag of stir fry. No.
Truffles.